For real? Wow. We're live, so keep that in mind. Hello everybody. You're watching the live reaction show. That's Desmond. I'm George Koff. See our names at the bottom of the screen. Now you see your names at the bottom of the screen. Glad to have you with us on this Monday, January 7th. Watch the national championship game between number 1 Alabama Crimson Tide and number 2 Clemson Tigers from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Again, for those of you that we are on Line Sports Network, but we are representing the Fifth Quarter podcast, our podcast that broadcasts 434 miles between Lubbock and College Station. But for the last few episodes, we have been broadcasting from the Houston area, since that's where we are both from. We're going to bring you live reactions as we watch the national championship game with you. So think about this. Think of this as a ESPN coaches, think of it as like the film room that the coaches do. But Desmond and I will break it down. We'll break down maybe not every play, but we'll just talk about what's going on and what we think. And we did not do a podcast today. We're having some technical difficulties. Oh yes, so before we get started here, as the captains from both teams get ready to go for the coin toss, we do have some prop bets that we did line up. So Desmond's got them here for me. So the first one was, will the longest touchdown be over or under 55 yards? Desmond and I both went over.
Yes.
We both went over.
70 yards.
And I think it actually might be, I think it could be an 85, 90 yard touchdown. What do you think?
Yeah. I'm also feeling the kickoff return for a touchdown.
No. What, opening, or do you think like second half?
Middle third quarter.
Nah, I don't agree with that. Our second one was who scores first, Bama and Clemson, or Clemson, as the Clemson Tigers in the white and the orange enter the stadium with that beautiful. That's actually pretty full for being in the Bay Area.
I'm trying to see who has some more fans there.
Oh, I don't know. Looks like, oh my goodness, maybe Clemson.
Yeah, this is in California, right?
Yeah,
so,
Bay Area. Either way, it's
so California, so.
But not by that much. I mean, it's coast to coast versus Gulf to coast. Again, feel free to tweet at us. I'll put our Twitter handles once we get those. They're probably closer here, and we'll try to answer questions. Glad to have you with us. It's the first time we're doing this, anything live for the Fifth Quarter podcast. I hope that we got some delicious food here. We got the coin toss here, Desmond, and I saw a prop bet. They do it for the Super Bowl too.
Shit, brought to you by Lay's.
Oh, there you go. They do a prop bet every year for the Super Bowl. It's heads or tails, and it's like you can bet on that in Vegas.
So they're doing coin toss right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call that.
I take.
They're gonna say heads.
It's gonna be a.
But it's gonna land on tails.
And Bam's gonna elect to what? What do you
So
think?
you choose? Is that the?
That's the Sean.
Is that the Sean Watson? He's a dangerous man showing his face on
Oh
TV.
my goodness.
I'll tell you this, the other day.
Hey, those uniforms that Bama are wearing, those are ones that are one.
Let me tell you, there's some sad faces delivering pizzas yesterday. The other day when Texans lost. Some very sad.
On Saturday?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I got a few extra tips because they're in a very sad mood. They're like, oh, you have to work on the game night. So, sad mood here in Houston.
Winfro, isn't he like 30 years old? Oh gosh, Big Ten draft. Oh boy. They're just salty they didn't get into the playoffs. It's gonna land on Levi's TV.
It's gonna land on tails.
Oh!
I told you, bro, it's gonna land on tails.
Oh, let's go, baby! Oh, so we were both right.
You're both right.
We both said Clemson was going to take the toss.
100% so far. Clemson said Hales got tails and ate the ball first.
Now, do you think they score?
Field goal. At red.
Do you think they score though?
We got field goal.
I don't know.
I think that they'll get a good drive going. They'll have a few big plays. And then Alabama defense will kick in just with the nerves. But they'll settle for a field goal. Pretty cool though. We got the heads and the tails over me.
That's that number one now. That's nice. Brunch food.
That was smooth.
1-2 record all time versus Alabama. That's not saying much though, because what was that? 2 of those 3 have been in the national championship. Yeah. The other one was semifinal last year.
I mean, right there.
We'll do our best to break it down as we get to a commercial break, and halftime, of course. But we all want to see Lil Wayne and Imagine Dragons at halftime.
Lil Wayne now?
No, it was Imagine Dragons. Excuse me, the Imagine Dragons. And then ESPN announced that it's going to be featuring Lil Wayne. What's his Twitter handle? Lil Tuneshi or something?
Tucci, probably. I haven't seen Weezy or his name in a long time.
Here we go. Here we go. National championship game starting off right now. I don't know how I feel about that. But did he take a knee?
He took a knee. That means it brings out to the
25, but that's what I thought. But even if he takes a knee,
what's up?
It's a fair catch, but it looked like he took a knee, which even on a fair catch, with the new rule this year, if you're inside the 25, you get split at the 25, but that's only if you fair catch it, not if you take a knee.
I'm sure he didn't fair catch it. He caught the ball around the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that's where they're going to...
He should have just ran it.
I don't know.
They could replay, I'm telling you, dude.
Let's see, where's... No, 25, okay, so... Oh! And that's what I think is going to hurt. Just that one play. We're one play in, and I think might be the demise of Clemson, because they're going to try to run those double screens, or not even necessarily double screens, just the out pass. And Bama's got such a experienced D-line.
Trevor Lawrence reminds me of that one dude, Sunshine, off of... Remember the Titans?
What show is that?
The Titans.
That's it, yeah. No, the only thing that would make it better is that if they had walked out of the locker, they're going,
yeah.
Right? Isn't that what they do? They're
yeah.
Oh, 3rd and long already.
I'm really upset they don't get field goal, so...
I know, we'll see. Oh my. Where's the pass interference?
Looks like we're both wrong.
Where's the hey.
Oh no, actually the prompt wasn't...
It's who scores
first. So Alabama's had to not score in order to both be right.
But isn't this how the semifinals started too? Very quickly. You know, Bama when they scored, and then when they gave it to Oklahoma, it was 3-0 real quick. I mean, I think if anything, it was just like that. It was 1, 2, 3. Really no yards. I mean, they have 3 total yards currently. Oh man, you gotta go faster there.
Almost blocked.
Oh, that was a great punt.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great punt.
Punt.
Was that a 50 some odd yarder? I can't do math.
Isn't it true that Tua's younger brother is coming to play in Alabama next year, right? Tua's younger brother?
Is that true?
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that he had
Or not, but he signed. He just signed with Alabama.
Oh gosh.
So we're gonna see another little Tua come up.
Okay, so on that first possession, Desmond, what did you see? You saw that. We saw 4. See, that's the play that Clemson was trying to do on their first play.
But Alabama just does it better.
It's Alabama again. So Clemson has 3 total yards.
Mm-hmm. Alabama's getting 8 right there.
Yeah. Let's see, compare first possessions and see how.
Well, already Alabama's doing better. Y'all guys.
Correct.
I'll look for a screen to that side.
Yeah. Oh, great pass. Told you. Okay, so Clemson started on the 25, and Bama started on their own 20.
I believe I said that Alabama's. No. Did I say? I need to go look, but I think I said Alabama's first touchdown would be Tua to. I forget what I said.
I think it's going to be Jerry Judy. If anything, that receiver, Judy's going to get some touches.
Yes.
Oh! No way! No way!
We were both wrong.
Tua's first mistake. Tua's first big mistake of his career.
Wow. I think that was a miscommunication.
They got a first down, right? Bama got 1 first down.
Yeah, I think that was miscommunication.
So if we're doing a scoring drive here,
I think that was miscommunication.
so scoring, what is that? 13, 30,
Let me see.
49. I mean, I don't know. I think.
No,
who was that?
That was just a bad throw. That was just a bad throw. That was behind him, behind the receiver.
13:20 left in the first quarter. And
wow,
Clemson pick 6. If you could have picked that, okay, if you could have picked that was gonna happen, let us know. Because Clemson's now at 7-0. We both lost the prop bet because I said Clemson was gonna score, or I said Clemson was gonna score a touchdown. So I did get that. You said Bama was gonna score first. Now I did see a prop bet that said, does the person who scored first win the football game?
What is it? Clemson going to win?
Yes or no?
No.
Man, pick 6. So our first commercial break. Clemson just got a pick 6.
Rather make
Desmond and I
mistakes early than late.
Well, yeah, that's true. Desmond, we both agreed that it looked like it was not miscommunication. It was just a great undercut from Clemson corner. We still got a bunch of football left, even in the quarter. I mean, this game has only begun. We thought that the Clemson defense was going to make the first statement.
It happens. And if you got covered in car insurance, pay for this, you feel like getting robbed twice. We all say. And you better protect it for day now. Like me.
Good time to take a break too.
what a surprise. I mean, it's a really warm feeling either, to know that your father's got other people looking out for you.
This is our live reaction to the pick six. I mean, we both caught by surprise. I didn't even. I mean, Tua was very unlike Tua too. He wasn't surveying his options either. He was set on that one man on that first read.
Well, also I heard that he tends to try to throw the ball in the tight spaces because usually it works out for him. But most likely not always the best throw.
I mean, that was a decent throw. It was just just off.
You know, maybe the receivers should cut back like a curl.
I can tell you what, Saban's probably one more play away from throwing his headshot again.
Too early.
Hey, you never know.
You know what'd be crazy? Jalen Hurts came out in the game and won it.
Hey, isn't that how last year's national championship started?
Exactly.
Jalen Hurts wasn't effective?
We saw that in semifinals too against Georgia, you know, when two of them went down.
Or even the SEC championship.
I mean, yeah, sorry.
But, okay, Terrell Jr. was the guy there for the pick six. What if Bama responds with a return?
No, too far.
Let's see what Kirk Herbstreit has to say.
It wasn't the pressure, man.
It's this guy right here, number 8, right?
But even then, it was behind him. The throw was still behind him.
On him, yes, it was on you, but
Yeah.
again, where is he throwing? That's the question. Is was he like?
I think
I see where you're starting.
No, I think he missed. I think that was just a bad throw. Just a bad throw.
Okay, so they're starting on their 25. This results in this position. We're going to keep track of the drives. So, yardage is too much. This was 4 plays. And this was 1, 2, 3 plays. Oh my goodness. Give him a hold, a run.
You're still up.
First down for Alabama.
That SEC run, man.
Damian Harris. Again, talk about somebody who's been there for a while. Didn't he play with McCarron?
Probably, yeah.
Wasn't that his freshman year?
Yeah.
When they won the national championship, when they won the national championship against
I don't remember that name. Ages.
Oh, who did they play before Clemson?
My Florida State.
No. McCarron. Last national championship McCarron one was.
Oh, it's going deep.
Oh my goodness! And a quick answer.
How long was that?
I just turned the air on, Ted, up here. The heat was on.
62 yards. And you're taking the over.
No, I did take the over.
Which we both did.
Yeah. I said 7.
And I said Jerry Judy.
I said that's. Remember? Let's go, baby.
They need to put us in Vegas.
Let's go, baby.
Right there.
Good move. Good throw.
Okay, but 19's got to be there. 19's got to be there with the tackle. You can't go for the... Oh!
No, we still got it.
Oh my goodness. By like...
Did you see the...
Oh, the Bears?
Yeah,
let's not
this
talk about
oh,
that.
alright, okay.
Maybe at halftime. But
If they go from Chicago, I'll feel for you.
that was what? 2 plays? 3 plays? 1, 2, 3 play. Again, 3 play.
So we got
So 3 drives, Two touchdowns. Clemson's second chance with the ball.
But here's, I'm telling you, that was just a mistake to Alabama, which won't happen again. But
What the pick says?
we'll have to see what Clemson's offense can do next.
I mean, we know that Saban is a mastermind for adjusting. I mean, we all know that Nick Saban is the king of adjustments. And I believe after that interception, immediately, I mean, look at that. 3 plays later, you get a 62-yard touchdown. And we'll see how Dallas Sweeney responds. I'm telling you, we're going over the over-under today. I think it was set at 58, I want to say. And we're already at 14 combined.
I told you, it's going to be over.
I don't think we even broke the 10-minute mark yet in the first quarter. And we already got
20 plays in total. That's their win.
1, 2, 3, 4, 10? 10 or 11? Yeah, Clemson, Alabama Part 4 seems looking to be a thriller. I mean, last year it wasn't that exciting. No wonder the over-under for the long touchdown was set at 55. Look at that. 5 touchdown receptions of 50 yards or more. $12:05 left in this opening quarter. Of course, this is the final college football game of the year, till August. So not of the year, but actually the first of the year. No, not the first. We had New Year's Day games. The last of the season. Let's see what Trevor Lawrence can do in his second drive. Oh, they tried that play twice.
Terrible throw.
Once to the other side, once to the far side, once to the near side. And honestly, I think he's got a little bit, he's got some jitters, gotta be down.
Got the jitters.
Both sides. Tua, I mean, again, remember, Tua didn't start last year. But that didn't look right. Yeah, I was gonna say, it didn't look right. Somebody jumped. What do you think? Illegal shift? False start? Oh, wow. Okay.
Dang. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so noticeable.
Can't do that, man. Can't do that. Should I have long third down or long second down?
Wrong second down.
Ooh. gosh, second and 22. Oh, I didn't. That play doesn't count, so.
I mean, short plays are going to get Clemson anywhere. Was it like 3rd and 11 now?
Did he get 10 yards? No, he got 8. I don't think he even got 10 yards. Or 9 yards, I'm sorry.
Possibly another 3 and out for Clemson.
We'll see.
14 yards.
I mean, look what they did in the Cotton Bowl. They had these long 3rd downs. They were able to convert them. Look for a pass to the outside, to the sideline.
No way.
What is with this blown coverage?
No way.
First down for Clemson. 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th play of the drive. Or this upcoming will be the 4th play, but on the 3rd play you get that long pass. But again, what is with this early blown coverage? The secondaries on both. I thought these were some of the best secondaries in the nation.
Especially Alabama.
They're looking like A&M secondary where
They held Tennessee to 0 points.
Oh, ETN. ETN.
There it goes.
Touchdown. On the 4th play of the drive. These have been quick. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Hear that? Not even 5 minutes into the game, it's hard to me what should be 14-7.
Can I just say we're in for a wild ride today?
Oh, yeah.
Tonight? That's a touchdown. You don't even need to review that. That's a 4 play. Where did they start? Were they on their own 25?
Yeah, they fair catch the almost
hit.
Blocked again, yeah. Wow.
First 4 drives, 3 TDs. Stay tuned, we got a wild ride over this game.
What was our prop bet over for the points total?
I think 58 over under.
Already at 21. 5 minutes into the game.
See how Bama responds. I'm thinking a methodical touchdown drive. No more juke. They got the prop bet for the long touchdown. Now they just got to wear down the defense, wear down the Clemson defense.
Or choose from the 2 for $6 mix and match deal. Make your best pick for 6. Only at Burger King.
Sometimes you find yourself in a big close moment, the once in a lifetime kind of.
And again, we're not watching this on delay, people. We're watching this just like you are. We're giving you a live reaction.
Every day you do the work, learn the skills, make something beautiful. Every mentor can challenge you to become what you believe deep in your heart it could be. What will your personal moment be?
That's a good commercial, actually. Hey, I'll tell you what. You got to react on everything. Commercials, plays, prop bets.
Ready.
So Desmond, while we're waiting for the game to come back, let's talk about some college basketball. How about the Red Raiders?
So
One loss still?
they're ranked number 8 now.
They finally got some respect?
Finally got some respect. They made it to the Elite 8 last year.
Didn't you say they were not even ranked in the top 25
Yes,
this
in the
year?
beginning of the year, but as you said, the predictions don't mean anything.
Yeah, exactly, but still.
Hey, we almost we should have beat Nat'l, but we
You're one of the
almost
top 8 teams in the nation.
and we almost beat Duke.
So now, Duke, looking pretty good. Did you see Zion's 360 yesterday? Or Saturday?
I told you about Duke in the beginning of the preseason, did I not?
You did. I just thought, oh, they're going to have a crumble sometime in the
But what about Michigan? Michigan's still undefeated, aren't they?
They are. I'm actually thoroughly surprised about them. Because even without Wagner, I mean, they went to the Elite Eight last year.
Yeah.
And they won the national championship. What am I saying? They lost to Villanova in the national championship game.
Alright, I mean, just gotta see how Alabama's gonna respond here.
They're going to start from their own 25.
Did you see how about the replay? Did you see number 49?
No.
It didn't look like he attempted to tackle him. He kind of looked down. Froze. Oh, I can't.
Oh, there goes the pylon cam.
I hope they replay that one more time. I'll show you what's going on. Number 49. Oh, Alabama.
The trade scores here, 14-7.
Oh, we're gonna run it. Hey, I don't want to talk too much, but so far, very offensively, they've put the Big 12 game. Listen.
Oh my God. Don't even bring that up, Desmond. Okay, 2 plays here for this second play of the drive. First back. Looking to maybe get a punt forced by Clemson so we don't have to hear Desmond talk about Big 12 offense. Now, if it was Clemson, Oklahoma, I'd let you talk about that all you want.
Hey, Oklahoma put the fighters out there.
And they did. Nice stop.
Everyone's like, it's going to be a blowout. It's only like, what, 11 points? That's not bad against a team that has no defense.
Well, can we discuss the first quarter and so? When they were down 28-0?
Football is 4 quarters, George.
Yeah, not when you're down 28-0 the rest of the half.
That was a very risky throw, though. Great catch.
ESPN having
No, that was very risky.
The throw.
The throw.
Was that Irv Smith? Irv. And right on cue they tell us who it was.
Yeah. another slant to him, okay.
4 play. See, I told you what I said before the drive started. I said Alabama's going to go methodically. They're going to methodically drive down the field, get some first downs, wear down the defense.
That's going to give the defense some time to rest a little bit.
I mean, when you got burned on that quick drive, 4 play drive,
timeout.
Start. That's going to turn like one. We've now got 2 timeouts remaining. And you know, Desmond, already looking at it, that Clemson punt might have hurt Clemson. The first possession of the game. Because you go down, if you're Clemson, seeing what they did this last drive, you go down the field and you get that punt, instead of that being a punt possession, that you go down and get a touchdown, you're up 20, excuse me. Excuse me. You're up 21-7 instead of 14-7.
Let's see.
Tua.
Good throw.
Good throw.
Mm-hmm.
So is that 6 play drive?
Yep. I can't tell if he slipped or
I
just...
wonder, and they were talking about this. I wonder if the field conditions that might have deal with these receivers being wide open.
Possibly, because there's... Oh, show us a deep back throw.
That's an incomplete. Oh, I don't know. Oh, is he gonna get up? Is Tua gonna get up?
He's fine.
You don't know that. They say he's fine. Oh, not with his left ankle too. How about that Cowboys receiver whose ankle got turned?
Let's not talk about that.
What?
Let's not talk about that. Look at that. Look at... Oh!
He didn't put a stiff arm. He just went... He just...
Yeah, kind of thing. I think he kind of ran, but he got yards, man. Yeah, he had a lot of space to run. I'm surprised he didn't get the first down.
Man, big boy. 6'2", 230. Oh, they did get the first down.
Oh, yeah.
You know how we were talking about crowd earlier? I think it's about even.
Yeah, I think it's being slant or Tua's going to run this one outside.
Let's see. We haven't seen Tua's legs tonight.
Oh, man.
First down.
Harris, first down. First down.
So I told you, methodical drive by Nick Saban.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm still calling it slant.
Oh, Dabo's not happy.
It's not.
He's yelling at the side judge. I wonder if he didn't get a timeout. Because he was not... I wonder if he didn't get a timeout.
I'm seeing what's going on here. They're putting Harris back in there?
Which Harris?
Yeah.
Damian Harris and Najee Harris. Again, where's... Touchdown! No. No, he's down at the one. He's down at the one. That is not a touchdown. He's down at the one.
Let's see the replay.
He is down at the one.
Alright.
Right here.
He's still up.
Right. Oh. Right?
Not down.
Right
Yeah.
there. No, he's short.
He's short.
The ball's going to be put at the half-yard line. I told you. Look.
Boom. Wow.
It was a good effort. Okay, Bam's still going to get a touchdown in this drive.
You don't know that?
That's true. I don't know that. But how many times have they driven to the red zone this year and not gotten a touchdown?
What kind of runs awkward? Down.
If your science our rules expert here, David, it seems pretty clear what they're looking for. I agree with you, Chris. The rule is anything other than hand and foot, as you mentioned earlier, it looks like that bottom leg is down. You can see the ball short. I have this is short in my opinion.
He's not too short.
He's short. Let him run in again. Run in again, though.
But you mentioned something earlier. Maybe they'll use Tua's legs. They have not used Tua rushing so far. We're expecting it to be overturned. Let's see what the ref says. It's a Big 12, Big 10 ref. No, Big 10.
Yeah.
Where's Jones? Did you see him?
Yes.
So he's the offensive
Yeah.
strategist or analyst, whatever it is.
Let's see if we can push it in here. Ooh, they got some big boys up front.
Wasn't this defensive line for Clemson one of the best in the nation?
Supposed to be, yeah.
Maybe without a Lawrence though, the guy who's suspended. Oh!
Good play.
Great play.
Good play. They fooled me on that one. They fooled me. That's Nick Saban right there.
Again, that's using. That's using Saban or Tua's legs.
Wow, he was wide open.
Yeah, because Clemson was expecting that run.
Yeah.
You got it. No, missed. 6:23 left to go. Bama just missed an extra point. Who was that caught the ball?
Wow.
So Bama.
They got 3 guys out of the Clemson line, right?
Yeah, I think so.
The Grubbs?
Mm-hmm.
No, one guy. They have one guy, and then Dexter Lawrence, and then the other 2 were not starters. They were random. Yeah. But I don't understand why Dexter Lawrence can't play because he was suspended for the Cotton Bowl, but Clemson appealed, which should allow him to play, but apparently they suspended him anyway.
Probably it's going to positive. It's not going to.
Yeah,
It's going to
and that's the point there. Yeah. But did you see his reaction when he was told they were at the press conferences in Dallas for the Cotton Bowl, and he's like, I thought Coach Sweeney was joking with me. He had no idea.
Wow.
And the other 2 guys, they were like, are you sure you don't have somebody else's blood sample? Bama took almost exact 4 minutes off the clock there. What, I'll say, but mayhem?
It's a funny commercial.
Oh, so you're the one talking about commercials.
No, Shane was a funny commercial.
Right? What did you say?
So that was a funny commercial. They must have saved some of these new commercials being the national championship. Wow, 9 extra points he missed. This year?
A lot of scores so far, Kirk. You wonder, will the football guy make that one extra point going? Play a role tonight. But there's also the kickoff man. Can't rip on that fair catch. Last year, the Ryan quarterback Clemson couldn't get the ball thrown downfield. In fact, the passes thrown 15 yards or longer downfield, they were 0 for 4. And Alabama didn't respect that part of the game. It's a different deal this year. This is all Trevor Lawrence and Lawrence against the guy. Is now he can make those throws downfield. Alabama has to respect the vertical passing game, and you have to respect the vertical passing game.
Did he catch that?
No, he deflected it.
Put the scoreboard on there. Put the scoreboard on there so that you...
Just in case you want to watching the score.
Yeah, they weren't watching the national championship and so they want to watch us.
Yeah. We're waiting for the team.
Hey, you know. It's not like, until Saban throws his headset again.
Yeah. Oh, that was just
Stuff.
I like that. You see five red players for one down.
Does Clemson even have any positive yardage? Thing?
Yeah, that touchdown they had.
I know, but was that drive long enough? I mean, it was a 75-yard drive. Okay, they only got 3 on the first one. And they've had some negative power.
No, I think that should be long enough for a pass.
Okay. But they don't have many. It's probably close to like 60.
Yeah.
And it's got...
Look at how much time he has to throw.
Yeah, but he's got nowhere to throw to. So another punt. That's another 4 play.
And they're backed up into their own end zone.
Did they start their own 25?
Yes, they did. Which I'm saying is why are they catching every single time? He's catching the ball at like the 12-yard line every single time, which is plenty. I mean, that's halfway to 25, the 25 line. So he's only gained 15 yards, about 15, 20 yards just from catching the fair catch. When he could put maybe line for some more.
I mean, Clemson currently has 74 total yards.
Let's see if this one's blocked. Albert's been getting pretty close lately. That's a huge gap between us.
Oh gosh, that was just not a great one. Oh, did that bounce off?
Yeah, that was risky. Yeah.
Okay, this was...
Duke Wake Forest play next Tuesday.
No.
UNC and NC State.
No, who cares about the Duke Wake Forest? Over under on that game.
Nah.
The line, tell the line. What do you think? 40-point win?
Yeah, probably.
For Duke? Yeah.
I'll say 30. Let's give him some credit. See what Tua does here.
Where's Bama starting here at the 48-yard line?
Oh, you see the guy in the backside. He's lucky he threw that right on time. He must have taken a huge sack.
Okay.
I wonder if he got hit on that play.
Maybe. So we're through. But
That's the first step of the drive.
no, what are they talking about with his?
Oh, he got taped up on his hands. Oh, look
Wow. And that's how Bama's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
We just keep running up the threats of...
Now that time I didn't think he was running. That time I actually think he was running. Other times I feel like he was just waiting for the holes to open up. So he's kind of like just like...
Hey, look what... That was what they did last year. And the problem with Georgia's run defense was they wouldn't open a hole. So Bama couldn't get anything going until Jalen Hurts came in, or until Tua came in, and Nick Saban realized, okay, he can start to pass a little bit better.
Yeah. Oh, almost got.
Oh my
Wow, what a catch.
Wow.
Judy's just. Whew.
He'll be a receiver. Go.
Look at the ref.
The ref at the umpire had the duck there. And he's the one watching for pass interference. No wonder no pass interference hasn't been called yet. He's duck, dive. It's the 5 D's of dodgeball.
Yeah.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge. There we go. Oh my goodness. Nope, not first and goal. Inside the 10-yard line. Damian Harris that time. God, yards allowed tonight.
Their season was 276, 674.
And they
To 13.
Clemson
Look,
allowed
they played nobody, dude. Even Notre Dame wasn't that good.
Oh my. Desmond, are we going to get into this argument again? I hope not. These are truly the two best teams in the nation.
No, I think Alabama and Georgia are. Actually, I can't say that after I lost to Texas.
That's what. You're right. I think he's just looking for holes. Or for.
I was talking with the other dude, but yeah, that I think that just one got locked up. I'm sorry, I just didn't take
Wow, Clemson has only run 12 plays on offense. 4 for their first punt, 4 for the touchdown, and 4 for the last punt they just did. Yet they're up 14-13. First. Oh, he got stuck. He ran into his own guy.
Maybe for field goal.
What do you think? I don't know. You already missed an extra point.
Field goal.
4th and 1.
You gotta touch the kicker, man.
That's what the Chicago said yesterday.
Oh, they're keeping the kicker onto the field. I still want to keep the field goal, man. 3 points.
In a national championship game?
Yeah, 16-14.
4th and 1.
You're still up, though.
4th and 1.
But what if they don't get this?
So, Clemson takes over from their own 5. It's going to be a pass play. No,
He got it.
wild tie.
He got it. That was a good gutsy call, but he got it.
I'm not sure if the Wildcat was appropriate.
Hey, it worked, man. He just did just the first time. He gained like another 5 yards.
Yeah, it almost looks like Clemson isn't ready for, like you know what I mean? Like, these last 2 drives, it almost seems like Clemson is having to play from behind.
I think that's Nick Saban just trusting his players right there.
Touchdown. Did he get in?
Nah, he didn't. Nah.
7 play drives what they just showed. 7 play, 50 yards. Oh, that's a timeout or false start or Eagle shift, something. It didn't look right. False start. So forget every little sneak play that you can run. Now 2nd and goal from the 5, or from the 5, yeah. Oh. What was that?
It might have been 2 to save.
Is that what it was? Yeah, that must have been 2 to state. Man, that's gutsy for him to just go.
I wonder if they're going to...
We're nearing the end of the first quarter here. I wonder if Bama's going to run a play. We have no more play clock. The ESPN's not showing a play clock, so it looks like Bama's just going to take to the end.
So already we have 27 points just in the first quarter.
At the end of 1, 14-13.
You're done.
No, not really. as senior hydration specialist, have you ever thought about just setting up like a sprinkler and just let the players run through it?
Doesn't.
No, if you just set up like a kiddie pool.
If you go downstairs, like your works in the kitchen, just wait till lunch, you'll see it.
Hey, if you're down on the field, look it up. AT&T would like to remind you that networks, like game analysis, should never be just okay.
No, but it's a break.
Actually, okay. A little bit. No worries, Moms. I'm one of the tattoo artists in the city.
You're one of the best tattoo artists in the city, right?
Something like that. Yeah. Aren't you supposed to draw first? Stay in your lane, bro.
Just okay is not okay, especially when it comes to your network. AT&T is America's best wireless network according to America's biggest stats. Now, 5G, more convergence. That's all it is.
What were you planning on doing here tomorrow?
Just like those engines from the only beer used
I told you you had to do something with me, clean the driveway. You had plans to do what?
ABC Chris.
I have to go out early because I forgot I had a doctor's appointment. So it'll be the afternoon before I do it. I'll have the car. But you better make some phone calls for some people that have jobs. Understand me?
Really? Capital One is building something completely new. Capital One Cafes. Inviting places. With people here to help you, not sell you. And same accounts with no fees and minimums. Because that's how it should be.
You for leaving to do these.
Hello. 5 minutes. Seriously, 5 minutes. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
I'm surprised Clemson had the, I'm still thinking about Clemson using that timeout. I don't know if that was the best.
So tomorrow.
No, but you want to make a drive down, if you want to make a drive late in the first half.
We saw two more.
I mean, look at this. I'm looking at the scoring drives. Okay, Clemson scored the pick six within the first minute a minute and 15. Then Bama came back, and a minute later, 2 minutes later, Clemson scored. 4 minutes later, Alabama scored, and
Wow, Clemson only has 10 plays.
yeah, I mean, I think it's close to don't count the points. Oh! Oh! Wow! Yeah, Saban not going to happen. Maybe Bama should have called play in the first quarter. Gone, hurry up, tempo.
Dang, they did that 4th and goal just to kick another field goal.
What if he missed this? Did he get it? Yeah, he got it. How far was the touchdown? The field goal? Was it 26?
That's okay.
Yeah, 26-yarder.
It also worked for them with that same formation when they went for the play action. This game now, it's just you set
I mean,
quarter behind you, and now you got to go out and execute.
Bama scored 9 consecutive points.
Total yards, 220 to 86.
3 and outs, and Lawrence right now is not able to really have a chance to get things going. Long way to go, but for them, I think a big part of it was very similar to Sean Watson when they beat him. They ran 99 plays. Everybody talked about how Alabama tired out in the second half. So if you run 10 plays in a quarter, that's not going to do it.
It used to be a lot different than last year. Bama gained a total of 264 against the Titans in semifinals. So they're in 224 in the first quarter.
We're going to say we got 50 yards. So that's 200, 225. Right? Was that what you should 225? Yeah. 224, 225. So Bama's got definitely outgaining by almost like, oh, that's out of bounds.
Yeah, it's
So it's going to get some good field position.
They're on 35.
I mean, look at this. Bama, they both kind of started about the same, and then these last two. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. To think that they're... That just shows you that I'm telling you, these, as much as you're going to not like it, this is the number one and number two teams that should have been playing for the national team. We've said it the whole season. I mean, as much as we could say throw Georgia in there or Michigan at some point.
Yeah, pass interference, baby.
Oh, please. Did this. Pass interference. Come on. Let them play. Let them play. I'm an advocate for just letting them see what they can do.
Yeah. We'll grab an jersey, I think.
Okay, so Clemson's at the 50 now.
Oh,
That did not.
that was good. Wow.
I think that was a dead play.
No. This one was kind of jacked how you were on the screen, man.
It worked?
Right there.
That great block.
30.
Yeah, great block by number 30. Oh. It's no longer 14 to 13. Gotta adjust the score here.
Trevor Lawrence isn't really a runner, is he?
I don't know. I would assume. I mean,
It's like he's a pocket passer mostly, right?
yeah, I would say pocket passer before I'd say runner. I mean, it's a play action.
Just kind of looking forward to maybe one person.
Maybe on Bama, since it's Bama, maybe, you know, like 4 or 5 people. I'm sorry. Any Bama fans out there, I'm sorry. Well, Clemson's in, no, I was going to say field goal range, but not quite yet. No, actually it's.
Yeah, they're full range.
I can't remember if their kicker is pretty consistent. Oh, he almost dropped that. Is that Etienne? No, Higgins. Etienne's 9. Yeah, he almost dropped that. Watch. First and goal. And Clemson's going to come up with probably a score here. Come on, Etienne, get in. Oh, that push got him in. He's short. They're going to mark him at the half-yard line, but I think he got in.
No, he's done right there.
Oh, good call. That's high judge there. That's why ESPN has some of the best camera angles. I'm telling you. Touchdown. No, my goodness, didn't even get tackled. It'd be nice. Wow. So that was a good play. Big 6-play drive. Again. Etienne with 2 rushing TDs in this first half, early second quarter.
21-16.
Yep.
37?
What?
37 combined?
Yep.
Wow.
Yes. Just wanted to share something I've been His art associates and speaking. His art associates and Baker Architects, this is Anna Baker at Northwestern Mutual. This is what our version of financial planning looks like. Tomorrow is important, but get ready to bet on yourself today. Find an advisor at northwesternmutual.com.
Shocking season now revenge them. National championship trophies were stolen. And everyone is a suspect.
Oh, we get the conclusion to Fansville tonight.
Yeah.
We play football together for the Tigers.
Now, we own a cupcake shop. I love this new service, bro. It's like, it's sleek and exciting. Cupcakes are a great business.
Clemson getting back into the yardage game with that 60-yard drive. So what did we say before when they showed it? First quarter was what, 85?
Yeah, it's like 220.
So now it's 150 to 220.
They still hold the lead, that's what matters the most.
What?
They still hold the lead, that's what matters the most.
Yeah, that's. And I think field goals. It's going to be who has the most touchdowns, not field goals. You're not going to win this national championship with field goals. Unlike that Oregon-Auburn game, that was like 8 or 9 years ago. Remember the national championship that year? Cam Newton won the national championship.
Yeah.
That was when the field goals, it was like 6 combined field goals, I think, something like that. Yeah, this game was 9. Relatively close to that. We're going to see two.
All your expenses, and I found another deduction for you.
Oh my gosh, you can't.
Well, I've never seen you smile before.
Can you do it right? Yeah. Thank you.
Now, do you think Bama is in a position where the next touchdown they score, you think they go for 2?
No.
Footcast is on the ESPN app. Clemson back on top, 21-16. Alabama's birthday gone 38 straight games.
What was that? They're reacting from the punch. That's just as bad as us here, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Their view is, and our view is, nice couch. So 0-25 is where Bam's going to start. We're going to have to start a new page. Oh.
Number 74 laid that one guy out. Well, you're right. I don't think Tua has ran the ball once.
No. 136 to 220.
Alright. I think he'll wait. I think there'll be one time when he can't.
Bro, I think it's the ankle. Desmond, I think it's the ankle.
Oh,
Because look, his running backs are doing the work for him.
yeah.
What was it, 135 to 220 is what we heard?
136.
136. See what Bama can do.
Another round.
He's short, so
About
third
third
and short.
And the third and 1.
I think one thing's for sure, just watching here in the early second quarter. Oh, look at that punt. I mean, Bama's out. They possessed them. Oh,
No.
did he get... No, short. Wow. So what you're saving? Go for it.
Yes.
Down by 4.
Because they
5.
can't really punt.
What? They can't punt?
I mean, where they are, it's kind of hard to get the punt
But
off.
you're on the 30,
They go for it.
34?
They go for it, man. If they're go for it.
You're on the 34-yard line.
Oh, my fault. I was looking at it from the wrong angle.
No, you're good. You're on the 34-yard line. That would flip the field.
I say you go for it. You don't want to give them
I think that it's the same formation. It's the same formation.
same exact play.
Same exact play as that first 4th down play. And you would think Clemson would have adjusted.
Mm-hmm. So he's 2 for 2 going 4th down.
On with Jacobs in the Wildcat.
And he even missed the block too. Remember, who was that? 66? He knows it, yeah. Little check.
Good. I like the call. I like Nick Saban doing that because it pressures Clemson to start playing better defense. Because Bama can do this all they want all night long.
Yeah.
If it's working in first half, it's probably going to work second half because the defense is going to get tired. So, I mean, you might as well. They've rushed every play this possession.
They'll get buried deep pretty soon.
What? Clemson?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, they're going to get burned deep on the run. Man, Bama's going to almost have 100 or 300 yards on this drive alone. Yeah, that field must be in not best shape. Because look, he slips right here. Oh, they didn't show, but he slipped.
I'm telling you, I'm calling one of these times, the receiver's going to make an in and out move.
And he's going to slip.
No, and the cornerback's going to get burned deep.
Well, look at this. This is the shock, or... Oh, another pick! And he's returning that. He's returning that to the 50.
No way.
I'm telling you, man. Once you exploit it, it's there. And that was the first pass play of that drive.
Yeah, there's so much winning a football game here, Sean.
Oh, Desmond. Oh, Desmond, you got a hole up there. Oh,
Dang.
4 interceptions in the first 14 games of the season, and 2 of those 2 today. Oh my goodness. Okay, if you're Clemson, you have to get a touchdown on this drive. Open it up a little bit. Open it up a little bit. No. A field goal keeps Bama in it. A touchdown really makes it interesting.
In my opinion, I say one more pick, and we're looking at some Jalen time. One more pick.
Or just one ineffective drive. A punt or something that just isn't going to work out. Like just a drive that goes nowhere. But I think you're right. We're close to seeing Jalen hurt.
For now.
And I wonder if that's Clemson's, like, I wonder if Clemson was kind of...
Did he catch that?
He did. He got underneath it. Renfro. Great catch.
Good catch.
Great catch by Renfro there. But, no, but I wonder if that's maybe what Dabo wants to do, is force Tua out and thinks he can play Jalen better.
Yeah, but Jalen,
and that's what I think Saban's going to pick up on, is if Clemson is playing somewhat good defense and getting 2 picks and playing Tua, I mean, it's kind of like what Lamar Jackson did yesterday. People wanted Joe Flacco in.
And the Ravens stole after the game a fumble.
Yeah, I mean, but before that, that fourth quarter was all Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're Clemson, you would want a touchdown, but you have to get points in this drive. Take a field goal if you really.
Gotta come out.
They've run down 2 or 3 minutes off the clock, and that's important too, because again, what was the time of possession difference? It was like almost 10. Oh! He's lucky he caught that.
Yeah.
Off the tip. Okay, that's not on Trevor Lawrence. Like that's not something to say, oh, what a great play by Lawrence. That's a good play by Jennings. The lineman there, the lineman. Okay, come on, Clemson. Get the first down here. Keep the drive moving. Come on, Trevor Lawrence. Why is he wide open like that? I mean, kudos to Clemson, great play, but why is he that open? I mean, what is that? Smith? No. Yeah, Smith. What is he doing on that play? Not even passing yards, not even more passing yards. But I wonder I bet Bama's still ahead on yardage. Where did the Clemson start? On their own, like 48 or whatever it was? Something like that? Their own 50, maybe at the 50? Cool. Tall. He's tall. I didn't realize that. 6'6". Come on. This side of the field. Right here. Oh, Etienne again. In fuego. 47 yards, 5 yards to Etienne. That's his third touchdown today. Etienne's responsible for all the offensive touchdowns that comes into the way. I was about to say touchdowns, but I forgot that Clemson got a pick 6. And now you forced Nick Saban into some interesting situations.
Tua comes back.
Desmond, you're down by 12.
Tua still comes back.
So again, if you're just joining in on our reactions, we wait for the game to come back. We are about halfway through the second quarter. Clemson's up 28-16 on Bama. Clemson, we'll give you a scoring recap here. Clemson started scoring with a big 6 in about roughly a minute and a half into the game. Bama responded with a long 62-yard touchdown to Jerry Jeudy, who gave everyone the over on the prop bet on the 55 or longer touchdown. Clemson, again, also responded. Mind you, this was about all 5 minutes into the game with a nice 17-yard rushing touchdown by Travis Etienne, Jr. 14-7 lead for Clemson at that point. Bama scored the next 2 times, but missed their extra point on the nice touchdown that Tua fooled everybody, including Desmond and I. We were fooled. And Clemson responded, or came back again. Another big drive, ended with a 1-yard rushing touchdown by Etienne. So it was 21-16 at that point. And then just now, as we wait for the game to come back, a 5-yard rushing shovel pass touchdown to Travis Etienne. Etienne has all 3 offensive touchdowns for the Clemson Tigers as they take a 28-16 lead. Oh, that's the
halftime show.
Yeah. Oh, it's wet. I'm just looking at it.
They probably still should have.
There's not many people there. There are not many people there. Oh, there they are. Desmond, be honest. Would you go to the national championship game for the halftime?
Imagine Dragons now.
How about if it was Kendrick Lamar last year?
Maybe.
Or Travis Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah, Travis Scott instead of seeing another Bama-Clemson. Oh man, the Tigers burned 7 minutes of clock on that drive.
Still enough time for
After the second pick that Tua was thrown this game is what led to that Clemson touchdown. Clemson's got 2 timeouts. Bama's got 3. Another commercial break.
gotta get those commercials. So where do you gotta get?
Jimmy, this is your house?
I know, it's not much, but it's home.
I can't see it. This is what Danny has to come here. You don't understand me.
Well, seriously, it's gonna be surrounded by what matters most. A home and all bundle from Progressive.
Oh, sit the piece. Take us.
Oh, no, I couldn't. Okay.
That was pretty good. That's crazy.
This is a new Taco Bell thing here?
That's a college student's dream right there. Dollar value menu at Taco Bell. Ay, Chihuahua. And when we get to halftime here, we're approaching it. 4 minutes 38 seconds is on the clock as we so from halftime. And when we get to halftime, we'll break down some of the game. We'll also try to give you what we would have given you in our podcast episode today. Talk about bowl season as a recap bowl season. Talk about some of the coaching highlights that have happened since we last were on the air, and talk some college basketball. We were talking Texas Tech basketball earlier. I don't want to talk about A&M. I don't understand how you lose to Texas Southern and then come out and Coach Kennedy says, oh, they were on a hot streak, and you look at what their record was. They had lost 3 of their last. Texas Southern lost 3 of their last 4 games in the year ago. So
That one win, they're on a hot streak.
hot streak, yeah. And then they lose to Arkansas in the SEC opener. And so we play Kentucky tomorrow at Rep Arena. Then we play Alabama on the road on Saturday. We beat Kentucky. It's not going to be a nice stretch. Texas Tech, what, 2-0? They're 2-0?
Yeah,
Big
2-2
12 play?
Big 12, yeah. Only loss has been a Duke. Just gonna put that out there.
But who you guys played in Big 12 play?
Kansas State. And Iowa State.
Didn't Kansas State give you a run for your money? It was like close?
I went to St. George.
That's why the stadium's full, Desmond. They're giving out 2,000 tickets.
Niet más.
So you see what Bama can do from their own 25, where they started last possession, got to the 50 and then the interception. That arm strength on Tua is something else. Is this the interception?
I think I was wide open too.
Was that Judy that he missed?
Yeah. I think I was wide open just sitting in the pocket, dude.
And that happens. That happens when you're not paying attention. Second down. Oh my. No, if he kept coming towards the near sideline, maybe an additional 10 yards, you think?
Yeah.
Or he could have kept going?
Yeah, I don't think he would have got very far, but
capitalizing on those turnovers. As I just mentioned on the ESPN telecast.
you went each trying to do George there.
He was looking for a hole. Looking for somewhere to go. Jeez, he's looking.
Yeah.
That's good. That's not good blocking by Alabama. Good pressure and good. Heads up defense. I guess those 4 yards back that he just lost. Made a good point. So you mentioned Mike Loxley, their offensive coordinator, not head coach. I could just say, but their offensive coordinator. He's leading after this year. He took the head coaching job at Maryland. So that's going to be interesting to see him, the product there at Maryland. Another one of Saban's disciples. Oh my goodness. Bama recovered it. And eventually that was going to happen. I mean, you blitz him enough times.
He got laser on that.
Oh, he did.
He fumbled the ball.
No, what is this, 99 over here was waiting for the snap count too. He's flinching. Well, that's not fair. Right. Oh, he was down. I don't know if that was a fumble. Because he's down right there.
They recovered it.
You could have made a case if you're Bama and Clemson recovered, you could make a case that was. Wow. And that's what they're reviewing probably. No.
The closest score right here, Alabama seems in trouble. In deep trouble.
But I think if Bama's smart, but it's a third down, right? Third and long? Yeah, if Bama's smart, they'll do a run play, let the clock run down, even if they don't get the first down, and force Clemson to take a timeout so Clemson can get the ball back with decent amount of time. Otherwise, Clemson's going to get the ball back with maybe just under 2 minutes. And that's going to be a 2-minute drill. But I think you're right. If Clemson scores again here in the first half, we could be looking at could be talking about a Clemson victory. Knock on wood. We've seen interesting comebacks, but I think the thing that's been the most surprising again, we mentioned it 2 or 3 times, is Tua's legs. We still have not seen him run. And I don't know if that's play calling or if that's just Clemson pressuring enough that Saban doesn't want to run him.
Just okay? Is it fresh? Sort of.
What's your take on that, Desmond?
Well, you mentioned his ankle.
Yeah, I mean, he's had, his ankle, which they said is perfectly fine after the surgery.
Of course you say
perfectly fine. Yeah, they're gonna say that. But I mean, when you're watching the Orange Bowl, semifinals, it didn't look like he was in pain. He got hit once or twice, but that maybe he got up and it was a stinger, but really wasn't. Which leads me to believe that, okay, if that's the case, then he's fine. But then why isn't Bama using that to their advantage? And that's just what I don't. And I think that's what we might hear Saban say at halftime. When Tom Rinaldi or whoever's interviewing him, they might say,
if he's back in the field.
When he's walking out the field. We might hear Saban say that.
There's Jalen.
Oh, that was 3rd down. I didn't realize that was 3rd down.
Yeah.
I thought that was 2nd down.
He's able to dump it out to Najee Harris, who's slipping out of the backfield. In fact, Najee Harris wants the ball to come his way. If Tua would have kept his eyes on that blitz, he's looking right. Left. He's jumping up and down, wanting the ball. So their answer to that blitz is to immediately throw the ball right there. Right now, if you recognize it, he never saw it. This is a quarterback that hasn't made mistakes like this, so it's hard to play Tua.
Maybe it's first part of the game for Bama, by the way. In case you were wondering. So, first punt of the game for Bama.
Yes.
So Clemson takes over at their own 21. See what they can do in 2 minutes. Exactly the 2-minute drill right here.
Catch?
That's a catch, yeah.
Wow.
Sitting up on a post, up in the flat, he goes right over top of him, showing that arm strength, and he goes to safety, pressing there to Senior Thompson. He's playing more than he's a wide receiver than any type of effort.
Look at that offensive line.
Look at all the time he had.
Yeah, I'm saying that offensive line.
And I'm commenting on that.
This is what he did at Cartersville High School. Had an incredible career. Started 4 years. And I think that experience...
So he broke Georgia State records held by Deshaun Watson. And then came and broke Watson's records at Clemson.
What? Wait, who broke? Oh.
He broke Deshaun Watson's records in high school and college.
Poor Deshaun Watson.
Maybe he'd come to Houston break them here.
He's only a freshman. That's what we'll forget. He's got at least 3 years ahead of him.
Ooh,
Or at least 2 more years.
Which is another timeout.
Doesn't Clemson have...
Yeah, one more time.
Oh, they use the time... Oh, yeah, I didn't catch that, but now they're down to nothing here.
He was great for that. Tell me how fortunate as a person and a player. He's right. Clemson ahead of Deshaun Watson.
What? Yeah, at least it's close to halftime. As long as Clemson doesn't score, I'll be alright. What? I'm in there. Ooh. Is that going to be a unnecessary roughness? We haven't seen the Sabian headset yet. Not yet. What's the prop bet on that? Oh yeah. I'm used to being straight like this. Oh, that was a free play. Offside. Two penalties in a row. It hurts. So Clemson scores, that would put them up by 19, right? Or 18? 19. Yeah. That would be big. But who gets the ball? I forgot the name of this. I think Clemson might be able to get a field goal out of this, at least. Watch that side of the field. Watch the far side. No, watch the back. This side of the stacked receivers. Or do what is that? Quentin Williams, right? Quentin Williams, something like that. The freshman. Oh my gosh! He just yeah, he saw it. What's he called? Grown man. What was a grown man tackle there? Back row. Clemson, what are you doing? Run the ball. He looks so young. What the heck? Is he a sophomore? Yeah, but it looks like he's a freshman. His face looks so young. He looks like he's 15. Yeah. He's definitely playing like he's not 15. This pressure got to him. That drive might just have saved because now they're at the most still going to the locker room down by 15. But even if he did complete it, I don't think he gets the first down. There's no way he gets 10 yards or 12 yards. You think makes it 36 yarder? Yeah. Just barely. Wow. Hey, 47 combined points already though.
How many yards did he go? How many yards did they travel? Let's see, 20. At least 60 yards.
That was a big stop by Alabama. Now they have 45 seconds left. They have 3 timeouts. 2 is not been in sync. Let's see what Alabama decides to do there. They get up a touchdown there. Obviously, it's a totally different deficit that they're dealing with potentially going at halftime. The defense steps up, only allows the field goal by Clemson.
Largest deficit of the season. And I guess they still a 2-score game. Guys, that stop there.
Just score right here.
There you go. So you get it to 25. See what Bama can do in the last 45 seconds. Oh, ESPN forgot a graphic. Should be a, oh, there it goes. I was going to say, why are they showing this really large?
Roxton played well. I think the third down in the conference.
Third, I think it was fourth.
Third or fourth, yeah.
Yeah, because Harden's finally playing like James Harden.
Wow.
And that is a very dangerous tip too. Because we've seen Clemson pick how many? 2. There's his legs. Wow. It almost seems like Saban, can we say this? It almost seems like Saban's just giving up in the first half. Forget it, go to the next. Wow. I think we see it hurts. Okay. You've watched 2 quarters with us. We are the 5th quarter podcast, but through 2 quarters and halftime through the 2019 National Championship game. Your score, Clemson, number 2, Clemson 31. Number 1, Alabama 16. We're going to take a short, quick break before we'll hear what these coaches have to say.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Let's send it over to Tom Ralphie. Maria, thank you very much. A very strong half. True freshman. You say he doesn't play like a freshman anymore. How do you assess how Trevor Lawrence has handled things? Well, he's done a great job. He's missed a couple throws. You know, we hit that back. That's a touchdown right there on that last one. But, you know, they got no pressure on him. But we've scored every time twice. So we've got to make some plays. We've got to get our run game going a little bit. But defensively, you know, we've got the 2 big turnovers. That's the difference right there.
He's pretty tall compared to everybody else.
We finally stopped the run right there. We got to get here. We got to do a better job. We can't let them get comfortable running the ball. And then we're way too comfortable in the first half. So got a long way to go, man. This is Alabama. So
definitely turnovers the key, or the key that Dabo brings up in the run game, what Saban brought up. Again, this is halftime. We're halftime here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. ESPN's going to have a halftime report with Lil Wayne and Imagine Dragons. We're going to bring you a halftime report of a podcast worth, I guess. We're going to take a quick break, and we're back. We score again, 31-16, Clemson. We're back just a moment.
Interesting. Let's give the guys some credit.
I can't believe Clemson's manhandling Alabama.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on here. If you want, I can screenshot it.
Oh, that would work too. Alright everybody, welcome to the fifth quarter podcast halftime report. We've muted the Imagine Driver so you don't have to listen to that, so you can listen to us all you want. Glad to have you with us. Again, the halftime score from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara is 31-16 in the favor of the Clemson Tigers. So in good old fifth quarter fashion, welcome you inside the report. And this time we're actually not too far from each other. We're just sitting right next to each other here in Houston, Texas. So glad to have you with us. We're going to talk about the bowl season, talk about college basketball, and a little bit about what we've seen, recap the first half of the national championship. And we'll do that all as quickly as we can because I think the halftime report is 15 minutes.
Yeah, about 15 minutes.
So, we'll talk first, bowl season. Pretty good bowl season, I would say. There were some letdowns. There are always going to be letdowns, but for the most part, pretty good.
Maybe you should try going this.
What I saw, what?
Maybe you should try going this off the top.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. But let's talk about the New Year's Six games that started.
Right here.
It actually didn't start the bowl season. Most of them ended the bowl season.
Yeah.
But we'll start with the semifinals. Bama, Oklahoma in the orange, and Clemson, Notre Dame in the cotton. Desmond, that 28-0 lead for Bama obviously was too much for Oklahoma to come back from. But I don't know. I'm shocked that OU won the coin toss and elected to play defense. I would have sent Kyler Murray out there. Send him out there, set the tone early, and it makes it a whole different ballgame. Instead, you send your defense out, they get, for the record, they get crapped on. We'll just say that. We're going to use a better word, but I'm not going to do that on YouTube. And just on that. So what did you see?
Well, George, to be honest, unfortunately, I was working that night.
Oh.
I had a 9-hour shift, so I was not able to watch the games. But based off what I rewatched the highlights, read about, and what we talked about.
You didn't miss much.
No, but the final score was about 40. Lil Wayne's on TV.
Lil Wayne's on TV.
I don't know what he's wearing. His grandma's suit, but he's on TV.
Go ahead.
The final score was 45-34. That's 11 points. And before this game, we were saying, "Oh, Oklahoma's going to destroy it, right?" We were like, "It's about to."
Or you mean Bama was going to destroy?
No, I don't. Oklahoma was going to get destroyed.
Oh, get destroyed. Yes.
And we were saying like a 21-point game, 28-point game, but 11 points is not that bad considering Oklahoma truly does not have a defense. And I don't remember Kyler Murray's stats off the top of my head, but I know he was over 200 yards passing, threw for like 3 touchdowns, ran for a touchdown.
I think he actually threw for almost 300 yards.
Yeah, 300 yards.
He ran for 105,
and had a touchdown.
had 4 total touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
He had a good day. Had a pick. I think he had a pick, yeah. No.
Possibly, no. There were no turnovers.
No
I
turnovers.
didn't know that there were no turnovers the whole game.
And so definitely, obviously, Bama's now here, but in the national championship game because of that. Let's switch focus to the Cotton Bowl. Clemson, Notre Dame, close after the first quarter, 3-3.
After the first quarter, no.
And then Notre Dame just kind of, well, and also you have to remember, there were 3 big plays, all resulted in touchdowns. Obviously, you said you may have not been able to watch it, but there were 3 big plays, all resulted in touchdowns in the first half. So Notre Dame was down considerably, 17, I think it was, at halftime. But they couldn't make it interesting, and that's unfortunate because they were the third best team in the nation. So just a little unfortunate. I mean, we could argue all we want about somebody else being there, but who cares? You know what? It's Cotton Bowl. Clemson won. Clemson's here in the national championship.
Yeah.
Let's move on. LSU and UCF.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that.
I'm not surprised.
You know what?
I'm not
Well,
surprised.
the fact, to me, that LSU never got more than a 10-point lead, and even until the end, and the fact that UCF stayed in it, it just, they didn't have enough to finish. I really thought that LSU was going to break away, and they never did, which leads me to believe that UCF is still one of the best teams out there. As much as we can hate on them and say, oh, they're not ever going to win a national championship, of course not. They're not going to win one. because they are so small, they're in the American Conference, But they they're still, I mean, when LSU can't break away, that says something.
I think if UCF would beat LSU, we could have been talking like, hey, maybe UCF should have been.
Well, we've also been talking, did they really, were they motivated? Because, from the A&M LSU game, that 7 overtime, were they even motivated to play this game? You don't know. They obviously were because they came out with 40-32.
Yeah.
Buckeyes, Huskies, Washington, Ohio State in the Rose Bowl, granddaddy of them all.
I believe, wasn't there a quarter where...
It was 28-3 by the end of the third.
And there was a quarter where
Washington scored the last 20 points of the football game. And to be honest, I think we all said that Ohio State was going to win the football game.
Mm-hmm.
And on paper, and exactly what they came out. And it just it shows maybe they are good enough to be in that consideration for the playoffs. Maybe they were. Maybe they were. What would they have done against Clemson? Would they have done better than Notre Dame?
That's what I saw on the news. I saw some memes on Snapchat news, and it was of the new hit Netflix movie Bird Box.
Oh my god!
And it was like the picture of Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock with her
blindfold on.
with her.
Yeah, it was like this is a CFP committee watching the games.
Yeah, they don't pay attention well, So, and then finally the final New Year's Six game of the evening was, we had two of them.
Yeah,
Florida, Michigan, Texas, Georgia. Florida, Michigan Peach Bowl was actually the first New Year's Six bowl.
Just a blowout.
Well, and you know what? The first half was interesting. Down by 3 at halftime, Michigan, you think, okay, Harbaugh's going to regroup, refocus, and nothing of the sort. I think they got outscored by like 20 in the third quarter alone. It was bad.
Michigan's one of those things where there's always so much expectation that they don't meet.
Well, it's not just that. I think it's the fact that they played Ohio State, and Ohio State just sent them home. 62, whatever, what was it? 62, that blowout. And I just don't know if I was convinced that Michigan should have even been ranked that high.
Right.
Texas, Georgia.
Wow.
I'm not going to even say much.
Texas.
I'm not going to. According to Sam Ellinger, did you hear his post game? Longhorn fans, we're back. Oh my god. I just couldn't. I couldn't watch I was like, oh. I watched the third quarter, and I was like, come on, Georgia, get your act together. Come on. They made it interesting. I feel like, I almost want to say Texas let them score in certain situations. Because it was like, they were up 28-7 going into the third quarter. Or going into the fourth quarter, I'm sorry, going into the fourth. But, overall, they looked like a top 10 team. I'll say that. Texas looked like a top 10 team. And I think it'll be interesting. We get LSU, Texas next year in Austin. Be an interesting matchup early in the season. Also, last two things I wanted to mention about bowl season before we get into the rest of our quick podcast report. I guess that's probably a good way to put it. Aggies' domination over NC State. Wow. Baylor actually showed up to a bowl game. Can you believe that, Desmond? Purdue got annihilated, destroyed, beat. Any word you can think of? 63-14. Just oof.
Wow.
The Cheez-It Bowl was a travesty in of itself. TCU beating Cal 10-7 in overtime. That's pathetic. The game was horrible. It was... When the Cheez-It Bowl is making jokes about its bowl being called the Cheese INT Bowl. Get it? INT, Cheez-It, INT, interception.
Yeah. Cheese-int.
Yeah. That's bad. And then, of course, Army destroying U of H. Like, that's just bad. That's just... I think that's just, those are good. Those teams that won are going to take that motivation. They're going to take that motivation into 2019, and that's just, I think we're going to see a new Baylor team. Watch out. Watch out, Desmond. When you travel to Baylor, the end of the season, towards the end of the season against those pesky Bears in Waco, could we see something different?
Possibly. Alright, I think maybe we should.
Yeah, we'll skip ahead. We were going to talk about the U of H coaching decision,
But the game's about to come on, so
the game's going to come back here soon.
let's just briefly.
I want to mention that Desmond was 17-15 in the our bowls that we picked. He was actually ahead after day one and day 2, and then your boy went 7 for 1 on the New Year's 6th in January, New Year's Day games. So I ended up 24-8, not to brag, but you know.
It's pretty good.
And Hunter, our guest picker, he ended up the same record as Desmond, 17-15. So I actually beat both of y'all. So take that.
Hunter's one that was wearing the Golden State jersey, right?
Yeah, Lakers.
Oh, sorry, Lakers. Yeah.
The Californian. But let's recap our prop bets before we break down the second half here real quick. Or first half. We got the over/under on the longest touchdown.
Yeah, we said, the question was, what longest touchdown? The over/under 55 yards. You busted over.
And that was correct. It was a Jerry Jeudy 62-yarder.
Who scores first? Alabama or Clemson? We both said Clemson, so we got that one correct.
Pick 6. Now, it only says, well, the longest touchdown. We could have a longer touchdown. For currently, it's over.
I said 70 yards.
Yeah, I said, I can't remember what I said. I think I said 65 or I said 75.
Yeah.
So something along that. Which player is most likely to score the first TD? Trevor Lawrence, Tua Tagovailoa, I can't pronounce his name right, Travis Etienne, or Jerry Jeudy? And it was actually what was his name? Harris, something, not Harris.
Let's forget.
This guy right here that they're showing. If you're watching ESPN, it's the guy they're showing, number 8 for Clemson.
I said Jeudy would score first.
And he actually did score the first offensive touchdown, but they were asking for what first touchdown.
So I was close.
The over/under, 58 total points.
We said over.
We said over, and we're currently at 47. So
we're close.
We're close. Yeah, we'll see. What will the first score be? An Alabama touchdown, a Clemson touchdown, a Bama field goal, a Clemson field goal.
We never put defense on there, so that's not really our fault. Like, you know.
Well, no, it technically is a Clemson touchdown.
Yeah.
So I got it right, and you said it was.
I said a field goal.
Field goal. So Clemson scored right, and then right now where we start, Kirk and Chris Fowler are still breaking down the first half, and we'll get here. We actually get some stats right here. We get some stats here. Clemson has 97 pass yards. Bama has 158. Time of possession, Bama favors. Bama's got 2 turnovers. Bama's also out-rushing Clemson. Listen to this, Desmond. 27-108. So definitely, Bama's got 264 passing yards.
I remember
total yards.
Dabo was talking about how Clemson really needed to open up their rushing.
Well, and that's what Saban was saying as well, that the run game's got to get better.
Well, I think they just didn't focus on turnovers.
Tua Tagovailoa, first quarter, 157 total yards, or passing yards. Second quarter, 1.
One what?
1 yard, 1 passing yard. So we're going to get ready here as we start the third quarter. Thank you for joining our podcast report. So third quarter, here we go, second half. Desmond, make a prediction. When are we going to get over under the 57, 58, what would you say, 58, right?
58 before the end of the third.
And before the end of the third? That's 11 points.
Yep. I'd say after 4 possessions.
Obviously for the second half possessions. So here we go, second half. Bama's gonna start out it with on their own 25. Again, they continue that run that run, continue the run, the play that they've been doing.
Another first down. This rushing game is just killing Clemson.
I mean, it's not just killing them. Before they know it, their 15-point lead might be gone. Nah, it's a bit of an exaggeration.
I was Alabama, man.
First down, and they kept to it, and oh, what do you think, holding? Holding?
I'll say maybe targeting.
Where? I don't think it was targeted, Desmond.
Yeah.
Oh, the stupidest rule in all of college football.
Captain Marvel in theaters March 8th.
Stay tuned for an exclusive look.
And the next month after that, Endgame's gonna come out.
I thought it was May or June.
I thought it was April. I'm pretty sure I thought it was like April 29th, something like that. Maybe I was wrong.
No, maybe you're right. I'm not a huge Marvel person. I'll watch them, but you get the yardage back and some.
Wow. He's up. Oh, I was gonna say, is he down?
Yeah, he was down. I think so.
I just saw like when he landed, he landed on top of
I think he was down. No, I think he was down. Oh.
No, he was close. That one receiver was. He stops. I'm sure he stops.
Are you saying that
He stopped.
Are you saying that the Bama defense is just, or offensive line is just kind of giving up?
Yeah, he stopped in the middle of the play. He stood there. There goes Jacobson, Wildcat again.
Oh, they're going to give him forward progress. No! Well, that should be forward progress first down. Did you see him cross? He crossed the 40, he crossed the 39. What do you think, Desmond?
Forward progress.
Should be a first down. That's what I think. Again, this drive, first drive of the second half, Crimson Tide started their own 25, and they're on the, what do we declare they're on? The what? Right at midfield?
Not midfield.
Officials timeout, not off. Officials timeout.
Terrible spot. Terrible spot.
And they're going to mark him short, but he should have had the forward progress. He's going to be just about a foot maybe? Maybe a foot? And if Bama goes for it, this would be their third fourth down conversion. Well, first fourth down attempt. Looking for their third conversion.
They're going to go for it.
I think they're smart. They have to. They're down 15. Yeah.
They're going to hike it. They're going to try to maybe possibly hike it to 22.
To, what is that? To Harris? No.
He got it.
Yep. Again,
that is 3 for 3.
That's 3 for 3, not just on fourth down, but 3 for 3 on that play on fourth down.
The push by 73
Yep.
helped.
Good second effort. Continue this drive, move this drive along. And see what, if Tua's ineffective on this drive, they're going to go to Jalen. They have to.
Oh, miscommunication.
Oh. It didn't look right. I think he was expecting Harris to wait.
Yeah, that was miscommunication.
Play action there.
Miscommunication.
Or play,
Look right there, miscommunication. Oh, you should have caught that.
Gotta catch that, Smith.
That was a good throw.
Good defense, too.
Yeah, even they said that was a good throw.
Good throw, yeah. Harris.
Yeah, keep the run game. Run game's working, dude. That's 8 yards right there.
Why not?
Why stop?
Yeah. Again, what was the thing we just said? That they were outgaining, essentially outgaining Clemson 120 on the ground, or 130 because it was 28. That's not the difference in this game. The difference in this game is the 2 interceptions.
Oh, yeah.
If it weren't for the 2 interceptions, this game would probably be tied.
Wait, is Jacobs in again? Oh, going for a wildcat.
Another. It's what they just did. The set of downs prior. This time it's going to work on 3rd down instead of having to work
This
on
wildcat is destroying this.
Why not use it more?
Why stop? Why fix what ain't broken?
Exactly. I mean, you're down by 15. At this point, you might as well start to use what you can.
I think he has more rushing yards than the whole Clemson offense. You know what I'm saying?
Probably close, because he probably has close to 20 yards or so.
Yeah.
Break out the official stats. You can charge your phone here. Say hi to me over there. That's my drink. Sorry about that. Moving to Wilder.
Fumble?
No, he caught. Oh, he doesn't have control of it, Desmond.
Yeah, but he recovers it.
I don't know. Look. You move my foot. Oh. No, they're going to stop.
Take a look at it.
Yep. Hey, the Rockets won again. Those of you Houston Rockets fans. They beat the Nuggets 125-113.
Now you take a look and see how many yards that guy has.
What?
Did you have a rough day? Is you fearing?
Jacobs has
I'm feeling like a
47 yards rushing.
Jacobs does.
Yeah.
And how much does the Clemson? 24, 28, 29, 27.
Dang. So there you go. Clemson still has a huge lead in the game. Okay, this new
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Reaction? Live reactions on the Captain Marvel?
I have this power, but I don't know where it came from.
I've never seen anything like her. She's just the beginning.
Is that Samuel Jackson? What? No.
Does announcing your identity on the club
It is,
not the cooler part of your job?
Said the space soldier would wear a rubber suit.
I was gonna say it is Samuel L. Jackson. Okay, so yeah, Tua, he's actually pretty consistent. Like, this is his stat line. 16 of 22, 176, 2 TDs, and 2 picks. So you take out the 2 picks, realistically, we're looking at 16 for 20. Tua has -5 rushing yards, by the way. But see, here's the difference, Desmond. Yes, Alabama is outrunning the rush. Etienne, 7 attempts, 24 rushing yards, 2 TDs. Bama is doubling up Clemson on time of possession. Third downs are about the same. Clemson's 4 for 7. Bama's 3 for 8, but 3 for 3 on 4th down. So that realistically makes them 6 for 8 on 3rd or 4th down because $148 to 27 is the rushing yards as of current right now. So 3rd down. Go for it. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Go for it.
That's a flag.
Well, that's a pass interference. At least. If that other one was, if that Clemson one was, this one's got to be.
Oh, no, for field goal.
I think that's smart. Put yourself back down 12.
The guy who missed the extra point?
Yep. What if he misses the field goal? Oh, fake! That did not work.
Terrible.
Hey, it's the special teams coordinator from A&M who got pulled away to Bama last year. That's unfortunate. As much as I love the SEC. So that means that pushes Bama to 3 and 4 on 4th down, technically.
Yeah.
So Clemson's going to take over at their own 24-yard line.
Tomorrow's important, but so's making the most of the house before they're out of the house.
What's your strategy, Desmond? Your play calling strategy. You're up by 15 with 9:47 to go in the 3rd quarter. How are you calling play? Are you calling?
If I was Clemson,
If you're running the ball, you throw the ball. What are you doing?
I'm just going to do whatever I can to keep putting points up. Even if it's field goals. Just keep putting points up. Parents should kick that field goal or gone for it.
They shouldn't have wavered.
They should have done
No.
something like that.
That's not what I'm saying.
Because around here, I love it. Just okay is not okay, especially when it comes to your network. AT&T is America's best wireless network according to America's biggest tech. Now with 5G, more for your. That's honest.
When it
Try Nyquil Severe with Big Staple Cool and vaporize it. New Nyquil Severe with Big Staple Cool, the vaporizing, nighttime coughing, aching, stuffy head, best sleep in the cold medicine.
The college football playoff national championship.
Look how young Saban looks there.
AT&T is brought to you by Taco Bell's new Cravings Value Menu.
I forgot that one back to back there.
And new Nyquil Severe with Vicks VapoCool. Vaporize your cold.
Saban's pursuit of national title number 7. 6 to Bama. Engaged. Clemson takes over. After that, ineffective fake field goal. Goodyear body arrow coverage.
So Desmond, I was thinking about something. So if Clemson wins the national championship, let's say they go on to win, no number 1 seed will have ever won. In the 5 years in the college football playoff, no 1 seed will have won the national championship. Ohio State was a 4 seed that first year. Bama was a Bama was a 2 seed that following. Maybe even the 4 seed again. Oh, Desmond, we got breaking news here. Brett McMurphy, a insider, cultural insider. Cliff Kingsbury is no longer listed on USC's official website as part of the Trojans' official coaching staff.
Wow. NFL question mark?
More reactions from Lil Wayne. Somebody says that this dude Lil Wayne looks like he just threw on anything he could find. And Desmond saying his grandma coat. What he called it.
Oh my
God! What? Oh,
injured.
is that a touchdown?
Was he injured on that play?
Wow.
How far was that?
74-yarder.
74 yards.
Justin Ross. Who is this guy?
Yeah, he got injured.
Who is it? Wow. And Clemson has scored. Clemson has had the last 4 scores, by the way. That was a fantastic throw. Give Trevor Lawrence some. Wow. So if you're counting along with us at home, okay, Clemson has scored on a 17-yard rushing touchdown, a 1-yard rushing touchdown, a 5-yard shovel pass touchdown, and a 74-yard catch that you just saw. So that's, and Bama has had a 62-yard. Oh, and don't forget about the pick 6. Clemson had pick 6.
Les Miles? So Les Miles stole the trophy because he couldn't win it on his own.
That's pretty good, actually. He'll never win it with Kansas either. Talk about some Big 12 offense, huh? You wanted to bring that up? I'll bring you some Big 12 offense. Not this right here. I hope that guy's okay.
Yeah.
What happened? Did you see it?
It looks like he got jammed, man.
Or a new Ford Explorer for only $27,995 plus 0% for 72 months.
Unstoppable Wi-Fi has a starting place. The Xfinity X5 Gateway. And strengthened by X5 pods, which plug in to extend the Wi-Fi even farther, past anything that stands in the way. Well, almost anything.
So he said Clemson looked well
X5 pods.
prepared for that fake field goal. Look at this.
Retail store today.
They're not playing. They weren't playing on the line like you would in block.
We're taking $13,000 off our new 2018 Ford
What did the tweet say?
Or take 0% for 72 months. Today, tomorrow, whenever you need us. Healthman Ford is here.
Almost
Almost as if they knew.
they knew.
Alabama corner Savion Smith was stumbled, created career sailing for Ross.
That's not good.
Colored off.
So even Smith's being quartered off as we speak here.
Stretches to a 22-point margin.
And folks, that might be it.
5 minutes.
That might be this touchdown that Clemson just scored might be the.
I'm not saying it yet, but I'm saying if Alabama, if Clemson goes unanswered again, he has just a field goal for the next game.
Touchdown, field goal, touchdown. He scored 5 of their last 6 possessions. What a difference a year makes.
Oh. Okay, so it's a 21-point game now.
This is the second one he's missed this season.
Third down, and you have a freshman wide receiver, Savion Smith, right at the line. He's trying to jam, goes down. We don't know what the injury is. Right there, Deontay Thompson's got to be able to make that play and give Clemson a first down. But not this. He slips, loses his footing, and that gives you an idea what kind of speed Justin Ross has. It's 6'4", 210.
Oh. Almost like he got hamstring or something. And it might have been something prior too.
Yeah.
Something that was unexpected or
Lawrence, 23 unanswered points.
Alright, so Bama's got to put.
I was watching that
You
too.
knew that was going to come up.
Justin Ross showing why his mom.
Alright, so Bama's going to need 3 scores in the next 23 minutes.
They can do it.
Desmond, you've seen Anchorman, right?
Yeah.
You know the part when he's talking to the dog, when he's talking to the dog, Baxter, and says that he ate the real cheese, and Will Ferrell's Ron Burgundy responds and says, I'm not even mad. That's amazing. That's what Clemson's doing right now. Again, look at those rushing yards. They're outrunning them, but they're down by 21.
I'm shocked, man.
Right? You're shocked? I'm shocked. I think I'm equally as shocked that Bama hasn't changed quarterbacks yet.
I'll just say,
Considering that they last year were down, what was the score at halftime last year?
I forget.
Was it tied?
No, I don't know this time.
Somebody said we just witnessed the last time Les Miles will be relevant during a national championship game. With the Painesville, the Dr. Pepper commercial. Oh, there you go, bottling up the room. The real reason Bama's down 21. Somebody said, well, somebody posted a tweet earlier in the year, or earlier in the week that said, every time Drake supported the team, they've all lost. LeBron, when he supported the Cavs, whatever, they lost. Whenever he supported, like, the Patriots, they lost. But Bama's driving quickly. I think that's going to be the name of the game here is time. How much time do you have left when Clemson, if you can stop Clemson too? Try to use your legs, Tua. Running around across the sideline, do something. You can't just... He's got to catch that. That's third down. Forgot to adjust the score there. Clemson had to call a timeout just now.
Crucial sequence for Alabama. Urgency. 2 plays to get 4 yards. You go back. Hey, who are you?
Desmond, do you have something that I actually accidentally spilled my water?
That's my job. What?
No. Yeah, I can tell from downstairs.
It happens. And you got company car insurance, pay for this, you feel like getting robbed twice. Like it all state. And you better protect it from mayhem. Like me. I hear it in the background. She walks you to the table. And this is right.
Yeah, commercial break. We're all taking a break here.
Weekends together. Weekdays apart. Jobs, different cities.
Something.
But, not for much longer. Upload your resume on Indeed. This season, we keep your stories interesting. Just like those.
At least it was water.
Every college football field.
Was it Les Miles on the Dos Equis commercials for a few?
Yeah.
You know this game is getting out of hand when you start to scroll Twitter. I'll be honest, I'm scrolling Twitter here.
How are you delivered? And Phoenix Points for ordering and many of your favorite things. With the new Propel Tire.
Wow, somebody said, for those curious, the worst beating Alabama has taken under Nick Saban is 14 points.
I'm pretty okay with children.
Like margin of victory.
Relax.
This year? Ever.
Bedtime's 11.
Wait, what?
Yikes, you're strict. Allergy to shellfish. Nuts.
Clemson's 21-28 is the tie for the largest ever against Nick Saban coach.
Just okay is not okay, especially when it comes to your network. AT&T is America's best wireless network according to America.
So,
Now with 5G, more than your internet. That's awesome.
That's just for now, though.
Midway third quarter, a crucial
knock on wood.
Tagovailoa and the tight offense down by 3 scores. They need 4 yards. Very, very unlikely they would try a field goal or make it again. Obviously, they need a touchdown. We've got 2 plays here to pick up the first down. Trayvon Mullen trying to hydrate, trying to deal with cramps on the sideline. We know what's happening, although he's out of the game.
Lil Wayne is dressed like a grandma going on errands. More Lil Wayne. Oh, you gotta catch that.
That's a flag.
Judy, you gotta catch that. And Bama's probably gonna kick the field goal. No, that's a flag.
Yeah, but that's 2 penalty segments.
No, they're going for it.
They have to do.
They have? No, not necessarily. They could have kicked the field goal. Be down by, what is that, 18? Nope. Yard short. 3 yards short. At least from this view. What do you think?
He's short.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts time?
What?
You think Jalen Hurts comes in now?
I don't know.
He did get in the semifinals.
Clemson taking over the un-11. I don't know, Desmond.
Look at that. Oh, on the 4th.
And you know what's funny? As we just said, we keep saying where's to his legs, and that's why they don't want to run him. Because they know he can't get it. Did he catch that? No.
Yeah.
Wow. I think if Clemson scores.
I feel bad for this whole year saying Clemson doesn't deserve to be in the playoffs.
Well, we both did, and you know what? People are going to look about that A&M game and say, when it was 28-26, look at what A&M did to Clemson right now. Look at what A&M did to Clemson. And look at what Bama's doing to Clemson right now. No.
What rate did you end up as?
Ranks come out tomorrow. Or maybe even next week. They might even come out next week. I don't know. They come out after the national championship. We'll see. I think top 15 probably. What do you think? Top 15?
You should.
Somebody's saying Texas is going to be top 10.
Hey.
OU will still be the top 5. They want Notre Dame out of the top 10. Our good friend who Brett pointed out one time, Stephen A. Smith, remember that podcast episode? After this play here. No way. Was that Jalen? He ran into Jalen Hurts there. Well, that might have been defensive pass interference. What do you think?
Good catch, man.
Okay, anyway, Stephen A. Smith says this is absolutely unreal. I cannot believe what I'm witnessing Clemson do to Bama. I've never seen the Nick Saban team get beat like this. This is pure domination. If Stephen A. Smith is saying that, then we know that that's real.
Clemson just stopped right. He's starting to the right a lot.
I think it's his right-handed quarterback. So he's going to naturally throw it that way.
You have to respect that aspect of the game. It opens up, obviously, the short passing game and also a running game if you need it.
Either way. Wow. That might have been a... What do you think?
It was down.
I didn't see... Yeah, that's a...
Just bemoaning the fact that Ross got away. There's been so much turnover in the Clemson time staff in the last 5 years, 20 different coaches. Clemson, 3 coaches have left in that same time, and that continuity in the staff. And the lack of...
Yeah, that's going to be a... Clemson couldn't keep the ball. You have to start looking at time. Again, when I mentioned the last possession, you're nearing the end of the third quarter here. I don't know if Bama truly will have enough time.
He felt something a little bit different there. I think it surprised him. I think he was, once he got on that campus and felt that culture, I think he was...
Realistically speaking, let's say this goes as a fumble. Let's just throw that out there.
I'd say Bama scored really quickly.
All 3 times.
Players from the state of Alabama, they're considered the best players to lead that state. James Winston being one of them, and Justin Ross.
If we expect replay to reverse that call of a lost fumble, to be about a 3rd and 8 at the 36 for Clemson.
Nick Saban talked about how they got to play better third down defense when he walked off the field. Telling Maria Taylor we got to be better. Clemson 6 of 9 on third down.
After review, the runner was down before he lost control of the ball. So we 4th down and 9 at the 37-yard line. Off the start, I'm not ready for play.
Wow. Trevor Lawrence now has 324 yards passing. This is the first time in Nick Saban's Alabama career that the Tide have allowed more than 300 yards passing in 3 consecutive games. So that's from Tyler and Lawrence. Now granted, those are 3 best quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But still.
45 sacks on the season. That's up 0 tonight. Number 5, Lawrence picks up the blitz, delivers,
Did he catch that?
No way. No way. No way. No way. What?
This man's on fire.
El Señor en fuego.
He has 153 yards.
The officials and Bama will spend a timeout on defense. Last thing you want to do, 21 down, is burn a timeout on defense, but he's going to get these guys
We've got 2 timeouts now.
I want to go back to a great catch, but I love to see a young quarterback. Look at his eyes. He knows where he's going to go. Watch how he keeps his eyes downfield. Here comes Bugs. Boom. Moses coming in. As soon as he threw that ball, he felt 300 pounds closing in on him. Didn't affect him at all. Kept his eyes, takes the hit, and gives Ross a chance.
You know what's just crazy though about this Clemson team? I was thinking about it just now. They had Kelly Bryant for the first 4 games of the year. Trevor Lawrence didn't start playing until week 5. And then remember he got hurt.
Yeah.
That's just, it's crazy to think about. Because
Bama's 2 possessions in the third quarter have produced some yards, but no points, 2 stops on downs. In Clemson, they get this at 28. I know 2 was good, but it's deep trouble.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Was a catch. First down, Clemson.
great catch. I'm with Chris Fowler. He just heard him. He said if they get to 28,
Yes.
I know 2 is good, but I don't know. Get around. Got the first down. I'd like to mention at this point in time that Texas A&M has to play both these teams next year, in addition to Georgia and LSU.
Awesome, the penalty right there too.
Maybe they haven't called any penalties tonight. They're going to score right here. Nope. Third and goal. Even if you get a field goal. You're going to call, this third down play is going to have to happen in the third quarter, and it will probably take us to the end of the third quarter. Taking quite a bit of clock off, Clemson has. Looking to seal this game, most likely. Oh, he got it. Is it a catch? That's the question. Is it a catch? Because Bama knocked it out.
The explanation, it is a touchdown. And personal foul a little bit after the score. And we'll go back and take a peek at this, but what made it really
It was Higgins who scored.
stand out was that they went over the top of Matt Wilson. And that's why the ball was a little bit high, and Higgins had to go up and climb the ladder to make that play.
Desmond, do you want to know something very, very unusual?
What?
Clemson has scored the last. Give me a second. Gotta wait for the extra point. Okay. Now with the extra point, let me calculate this. They have scored the last 30 points of this football game. Bama took the lead 16-14 early in the second quarter with that field goal. Since then, Bama has not scored. Clemson scored 4 TDs and a field goal. In the second half, Bama's been outscored 13-0. In the second quarter alone, they were outscored 17-3. Annihilated. This would be a proper word for annihilation. Yeah.
He's played 2 more years of college football. Can you imagine what he'll look like in 2 years? And you know what? And physically.
Again, imagine what the other folks in the ACC and around this sport are thinking with the idea of, and by the way, most of those receivers back too, you got freshmen and sophomores, top 2 quarterbacks, top 2 running backs,
Poor Tiger. Doing push-ups after every touchdown. Yeah.
Frustrated about Alabama and Clemson. These teams aren't going anywhere. Clemson's right there right now with Alabama in these last 4 years.
Full fourth quarter to come. With a 4-touchdown deficit, touchdown after the penalty moved the kickoff near midfield. Of course, UFC Fight Night on ESPN Plus.
I gotta adjust the scoring again. If you're getting tired of watching this, don't forget the Bachelor premiere is tonight. We're not going to be reacting to that, unfortunately. I mean, unless you want to, Desmond. No. You good? You good with the Bachelor? I mean, it's probably warranting a 28-point lead by Clemson with a full quarter to go. Nope. See, now they're just taking desperate. Man, Bama's not careful. Clemson's going to get the ball at the end of the third quarter. That was creepy. Tag here. Wow. The end of the third quarter. Bama makes a nice play to a nice throw. So they'll switch into the field. So take it to the fourth. One final quarter of 2019 season of college football left to go.
Unanswered points by Clemson. The college football playoff national championship games on ABC and ESPN. This is the face of a man watching college football on the super big Samsung QLED.
Okay, Desmond, I'm getting restless because it's a 28-point lead. Let's start talking about next year. Let's talk about college basketball. We keep going back and forth. Duke, Michigan, what are your number one seeds right now? If the tournament were to start today, who are the number one seeds? Michigan. Okay. Duke. Texas Tech. They're good. They got that big win over Florida State. They haven't played Duke this year. They did? Yeah. When? Beginning of the season. Well, there was. What, was that at Maui? Was that at Maui? No. Gonzaga beat Duke. Sure. Gonzaga beat Duke in the, they haven't played yet. Virginia hasn't played Duke yet. Because they haven't played ACC yet. They haven't played the ACC. Don't get my hopes up like that, Desmond. No, Duke beat Duke. Duke's only loss is to Gonzaga in Maui. I knew that much. My number ones, I'd take Duke as the overall one. Michigan as well. They're looking real good. I'd sneak in. I'd put Virginia as the third overall, so the one, and then my last one. I was actually a buyer of the Nevada getting that, trying to get that 1 seed, but they lost. I'm not entirely sure who I would put at 1 currently, or what the last seed I would put. I don't think Texas Tech has earned it yet. Their loss is to Duke, but who they played in the Big 12, I don't think they played the big contenders in the Big 12 yet. I think I would throw in Michigan State in there. I think Michigan State will surprise everybody. Watch out for Houston. Houston's my sleeper, and so is TCU. Watch out for TCU. TCU's 12-1 as well. I don't know who their loss is to, but they're still looking pretty good. So we'll see. I mean, Texas Tech is going to be there as well. They're going to either be a 1 seed, 2 seed, or 3 seed. I don't see them falling any worse fall, because that's what 4. That's top 12 right there. It's 1, 2, and 3 seeds. I don't see a 4 seed. If they get a 4 seed, it's because they lost 5 times in the Big 12. Can't wait for March Madness. That'll be a lot of fun. When we get to March. I know England's not going to be there. I know England's not going to be in March Madness. At this point, the only chance for them to get into the tournament would to make an SEC tournament win. But first they have to get to the SEC tournament. They're going to lose to Kentucky tomorrow. They're probably going to lose to Alabama. No. He's out at the line. He's out at the
Score on this one right here.
Yeah, they'll score. Bama will score on this drive. It's gonna be. They're gonna be like what Georgia did. They're gonna maybe get 2 or 3 scores, but they're gonna come up a score or 2 short.
That's what they do.
Did he get in? Maybe the ball crossed. What do you think?
I think if they would have had this aggression middle of their quarter, they would could easily came back.
Or if they had this aggression, I don't know. If they had this aggression maybe in the first quarter,
I think it has to do with time. I think Alabama's gonna run away with.
Man, they're not getting anywhere. They may not even score in this possession, Desmond.
Yeah.
Okay, that was really not that hilarious. He just happened to be at the right place at the right time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Clemson fan. Throw down your best defensive tackle, but please. He just happened to block and show up at the right place at the right time. But what do I know? I mean, let's be honest. Desmond and I have been hating on Clemson. So. Nope.
That's game.
That's game, yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are some scandals coming out
About?
tampering with headphones. Because this is I've seen get teams beat down, but this is like, it's almost as if Clemson knows exactly what Alabama was about to do. Like, they didn't blitz. Look, they sent everybody that one play. If I'm wrong,
Or Venerables is just a...
if I'm wrong, I'll apologize next podcast. I'm saying that's fishy, dude. Like,
I agree with you.
they're prepared for everything. Even that field goal, when everybody just happened to be back, the one time they decided to fake, it's weird.
As we take on our foes, together as one. We send our fears back to where we came from.
Here. This is why you have Twitter now.
Yeah.
Introducing Wendy's $5 Giant Junior Bacon Cheeseburger Meal. For $5, this giant comes with double the beef and bacon, nuggets, fries, and a drink. There's nothing junior about it except the price for a limited time.
What's the difference between good and great? Good tries to get right every time. Great actually does.
When that wasn't even good.
You state your haircut details, so you always get exactly the look you want. Great clips.
Hard shot, bro.
If you want a job that's different,
Leave it up to me to innovate and be creative. You're teaching. We need passionate teachers and educators that leave a big impact in this world.
there's no way to know how much of a difference you can be until you teach.
If for a single moment you feel like you couldn't stop
This is us.
impact the world around us.
So there's a tweet. Bonnie Bernstein, if you're watching, which you're probably not, she's looks like a Clemson fan. Says, so remember the skeptics who railed on Clemson's strength of schedule and the ACC having a down year? Yeah, about that?
Or say, hey Google, ask for line. When's my free weekend start?
No, we apologize.
It's party time. Switch to the True Free Weekends plan plus Google Home Hub and get more
Oof.
free weekends.
Facts. Uh-huh.
Switch on. Reliance.
you love mushrooms, you're going to love this burger.
The double cheese, the mushroom is absolutely amazing.
These mushrooms are beautiful.
Really good balance between mushroom, Swiss, that jus sauce on top.
Creamy everything.
It really complements the mushroom.
What is this?
Everything just works perfectly together.
This is perfect. Everybody's perfect.
It's not just a mushroom Swiss burger, it's a lot of mushroom Swiss burger. You can
Wow.
find it anytime.
Clemson's doing.
They say with Alabama's career, his Crimson Tide team being routed.
On 3 second half drives. Hold on. On 3 second half drives, Bama has gone inside the Clemson 25 each time and has 0 points to show for it.
Big field goal didn't work at all. That stat, Tigers red zone defense.
Wow.
Yeah, playing with a lot of pride down there, not giving up on any series. And Tua, this offense obviously frustrated. What a plan put together and the way they're executing on this Clemson defense tonight.
Is just having scripted? Mike Loxley, he's trying, but he's sort of running out of answers down there. Can't put power formation. There was a 3-receiver set and Tua running to the boundary.
Yeah, that was surprising to see that call. Got to throw it.
Using almost onto the play clock, but throwing, and Lawrence just slipping.
What if that was a completion?
That's stop the clock.
Nick Holder behind the corner in front of the safety just missed it. You said it earlier that Clemson is not going to stop being aggressive. At this point now, third down and long, deep inside their own territory, also want to be smart.
Again, may I remind you that Clemson has scored 30 unanswered points. Close.
Not been able to anticipate what to expect from this offense tonight. Adam Choice made a block, and it was flat.
Good defense.
He juggled that one. Joe was in coverage, incomplete, and the punting comes out. He had it.
Oh. And as I say that, Clemson's going to punt for the first time since they're going to punt for the first time since the first quarter. So
Special teams have played a big role in these previous games. Not so far tonight in a positive way. Spires moves around, doesn't kick it away from Waddle. He's going to let it bounce 3 times, and he stumbled. Just had to get out of the way, and it will roll there on Bama's side of the field with the 11-12 to play in round 4 of this rivalry.
Have you ever worked with Dr. Francis? Oh yeah, he's okay.
Just okay.
where is Bama starting? I didn't catch that. Huh? Do you know where Bama's starting this possession?
Like,
Nervous? Yeah.
let's see too.
Okay. Oh, so it wasn't that good.
We'll figure it out.
No, it's okay.
I'll see you there. Just okay is not okay, especially when it comes to your network. AT&T is America's best wireless network according to America's biggest test. Now it's 5G, more than your internet. That's all I'm saying.
That is, every insurance company hopes you drive safely. But also actually helps you drive safely with DriveWise. It lets you know when you go too fast and brake too hard. With feedback to help you drive safer, giving you the power to actually lower your costs.
I mean, we're really being this desperate, you know.
That's the truth.
Yeah, start dancing, you know, right? You know? George. Hey, we're watching the game where it's like, you kind of just don't know what to do.
Those empties keep it interessante. It's a real world. Superheroes and streetwise exist.
Convince
Faster, smarter, stronger.
the beast is coming for you guys.
He's like,
Are you ready to show the world what we monkey blood really think you a team?
Taco Bell
for just $1. $1
I don't know.
burritos
I
from
don't know
Taco
what
Bell's
person
incredible
said. I'm just saying facts, dude.
Just like we are here.
All the facts. Just take it like you want it.
Exactly. Hey, that's what Clemson said. Roll Tide. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's
Oh, that's pretty good.
Please enjoy this at least responsibly.
I remember it was only a year ago when people were eating Tide Pods.
This season, for every field goal and extra point made by
Was it really? Oh, we have a, well, this was, as of this morning, the top 10 college basketball. Duke, Michigan, oh, we forgot about Tennessee. Who comes out of the SEC? Kentucky, Tennessee, Auburn, Kentucky? You still think Kentucky does?
Yeah.
After how they played on Saturday?
Sure. Kentucky.
What?
Jalen Hurts is in.
Well, look at that, folks. We got Jalen Hurts sighting from there on down there in 48. Okay, if he comes back and wins this football game, I'm gonna say so. There's no way. There's no way. He got 2 touchdowns in that SEC championship game because he could. That was reasonable. There's no way he's getting 4 to tie this game.
Or an answer.
Yeah, he could get 2 and get 2 picks or 2 scoop and scores or something. Not playing like that. Saban, I would have put Jalen Hurts in earlier, not 4th quarter.
He's not that much better either. Man, second play, fumbled the ball.
What's probably goes back to 2? No?
Very well.
Obviously have to go for it. And I think if they go for it, don't get it, and Clemson scores a touchdown, this game is over.
They're punting it.
What? Oh my.
Great punt.
That's why you punt. But I don't know.
They get a safety.
Can you imagine?
You're watching the College Football Playoff National Championship game presented by AT&T. 10-2 play.
At this point, I feel like my dad probably turned off the TV. If you're watching, I'm sorry. If you're still watching,
It's toasted perfectly. It's just a little crispy, but not like hard crispy, but just crispy enough that when you bite into it, everything is perfect.
My name is Curtis, and I love Lake like really because the egg itself, it's like soft and fluffy, like a pillow. I would eat my pillow, but I'd eat the Chick-fil-A breakfast steak white sandwich for sure.
Oh, this is good.
That's the same, dude.
February 14th.
SEC teams just aren't motivated. They aren't playing another SEC team. Oh! Did you not see anyone? Danny Cannell, our favorite player, favorite journalist. Well, Tua might not have to play in the fourth quarter again. Valid point. So he responded.
This is what our version of financial planning looks like. Tomorrow's important, but she's only 7 months. Spend your life living. Find an advisor. Northwesternmutual.com.
Here's what Clemson's Twitter account looks like right now. You know it's bad when you scroll on Twitter, because I want you to know that.
Clemson closing in on their third national championship in the bowl era.
They would be the first major college football team to finish 15-0 since 1897. Clemson would look. It said that Clemson would be the first team, if they win, either team would be the first team to, a major college football team to go 15-0 since 1897.
Way back. Ball, half-yard line.
Safety, let's see.
ETN.
Nope.
Delivering tackle behind the line for 11 yards lost all season long. Who's out? Capital One rewarding performance, Kurt.
And Trevor Lawrence has been on tonight. The true freshman, 19 to 31, making great reads. Toughness, being able to feel the throw. He was actually over top of that corner in front of the safety. There's the toughness over top of Matt Wilson. A little bit of everything. Also, he's thrown.
Somebody said, how are we gonna explain to our kids that Drake took down the most powerful dynasty in college football when we're 70?
ETN, the sophomore.
No, he didn't run all game.
What?
He didn't run all game, and then he's testing him out.
Supposedly Corso picked Bama. Corso, we feel bad for you. Or no, he did pick the Tigers. He picked Corso. He picked Clemson. Wow, he actually did pick Corso. Congratulations, Corso. Coach Corso.
ETN bouncing around pinball on the Kansas State head traffic.
Desmond Sweeney has the saying, serve their hearts, not their talents. And I think a lot of players, they didn't really feel that. He's tough on it. He played for Gene Stallings. He put out a pretty good impression of Gene Stallings in our meeting the other day. But he had a whole new change to coach.
$36,000 a year, right? He makes a lot more than that now, but money was never the motivation for him. He just really loved being a teacher of the game.
Yeah, but I mean, the reason I bring up that Gene Stallings is Gene Stallings was a tough coach. Played for Bear Bryant, was around Bear Bryant.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And finally, as they close in and run out Utah territory, Dylan Moses saved the touchdown. And what great vision.
Desmond, are you sure you don't want to go to the Bachelor premiere?
I just talked smack about the Bachelor.
So? Maybe it's time to have words come back and humble you.
Now, we have seen Alabama bully people.
I feel good.
What?
I gotta people watch that show. I'm telling you, dude, girls be like, you talk to one girl, what's wrong with you? Then like they watch Bachelor and they're like, oh, this is the greatest show on earth. One dude talks to like 8 different girls, it's the best. Like, come on, dude, like, no.
Hypocrite.
Hypocrite.
Sweeney was a walk-on wide receiver. Grew up in Alabama. They had a couple of hits. Excellent high fiber. You see the enthusiasm he does a young player. What's his next one? Takes a catch, takes a hit. Look for somebody to high five. There you go. Then he resigned. I saw him as his assistant. Same operating.
There you go.
When he first got to Alabama, this was not a Crimson Tide juggernaut. Dabo had to listen to great coach respectfully, but would not be on his career path if he hadn't trusted his gut and saved Clemson.
I think it's worked out pretty well for him.
TJ Chase gets a touch. And there's a long history. Frank Howard, and first Bill Clemson's program, Danny Ford won a championship in '81, the only championship for the school before Sweeney arrived. Got 3 assistants, also Alabama grads on the staff.
I think it's time for people around the country, if you haven't yet respected that fall, this Clemson Tiger program, as being the upper tier.
So Desmond, looking at the next year, you're seeing this Clemson team dominate the Bama team. Think A&M's improved team can beat Clemson on the road?
Like to see.
Let me guess, I'm assuming next year, in September and October when we're doing these, you're going to give more respect to Clemson, right?
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, I will too.
Clemson's not letting up. Alabama, I think, defeated mentally, not just physically. And Trevor Lawrence has said, hey, you're not going to tackle. I'll run right over top of you. To me,
I want Clemson to score again. What do you think? Just keep pouring on.
I say they bring up the Gatorade here pretty soon.
Yeah, you know you're premature. I'm glad they College Station in November. But realistically, yes. At this point.
has been crushed. Did you ever think you see a Nick Saban team beaten down like this in a championship game?
I don't think anybody watching right now ever expects an Alabama team to lose 44-16. It's a knockout, like I said in the break. Douglas gives you that feeling when Mike Tyson lost to Buster Douglas in the way when he went down, you just remembered it because you were so surprised. People thought Clemson could win tonight, put in a potential shootout in a close game. Not a blowout.
It's Will Sweeney, the coach's son, came in motion. Lawrence is just keeping the football. And he's still willing to take a beating to move the 6 yet again.
Again, he's 6'6", 215. I mean, you never tackle him. And he's running with some confidence right now. So he's 20 of 32 for 346 yards.
Good ball, Bill Ryan.
Absolutely. How about that?
Good job of the seniors, 57th start.
At this point,
Good bear hug from Dave Cervenka, who will be the center next year. Again, a 4th senior offensive lineman and a very talented, will be a sophomore, Jackson Carmen. Those are the guys in front of Lawrence and all those young playmakers next year.
Love how he pulled them off, almost as he said, give him a curtain call. And now Clemson's going to call timeout, get as many reserves in as they can.
It's out critical and headed to the exits. Clemson folks, 2:45 away from the title.
What's that, too? Yeah.
do, 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 do. I like Clemson's fight team actually.
I'm one of the tattoo artists in the city.
You mean one of the best tattoo artists in the city, right?
Something like that.
Aren't you supposed to draw it first?
Stay in your lane, bro.
Just okay is not okay, especially when it comes to your network. AT&T is the best wireless network according to America's biggest test. Now with 5G, more for your net. That's all it has.
Next season on Things Go presented by Dr. Pepper. My top recruit is to commit. More drama. You've got fumble fakers. More romance.
You can have any tech phone you want.
More rivalry.
Oh look.
And more Dr. Pepper. No, like really dramatic Dr. Pepper. Yeah, like that. Much better. Dr. Pepper, the official Dr. Facts,
See you next fall.
Gary, I am proud of you, my man. Making simple, smart cashback choices. With Quick Silver from Capital One, you're earning unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase every week. Like on that new laptop, Quick Silver keeps things simple, Gary. And smart, like you. I like that.
I guess I am pretty smart.
Don't let that go to your head, Gary.
What's in your wallet?
It's your NBC bike. What's NBC?
Oh, Andy Grammer did the national anthem. That's why it sounded very strange.
Great rates on motorcycles.
Oh, that's good. Trade this in for a boat.
We covered that too.
Come on, Aaron. Sorry, State Farm. No third wheels. This isn't a tricycle. Yeah. Feels so light.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. Stays on.
Here's the caption. See the caption?
That's good in the neighborhood.
I told you, it sounded a little off.
It didn't sound right, yeah.
Wasn't as bad as, who was that, Fergie?
Oh, save us that star. Bang, go. That one? Where Draymond Green was laughing?
I think one of the cheerleaders was laughing at the Andy Grammer one.
Really?
Yeah.
Dabo Sweeney becomes only the 15th college coach with multiple wins versus Nick Saban.
Soft side of a big tough guy. And that is what it's all about. And careers will get any better than that. 4 ACC titles, 2 national championships. The Campbell Award is the top scholar athlete, had at least a 3.0 in every semester of his college career.
By the way, cool that Chase Bryce gets a chance to finish this game off. Go back to that Syracuse game.
Oh, he pulled Boris. At this point, Bama's not even called timeout. Wow, that's really unfortunate. It was all over from that pick six, folks. We started this reaction show right at kickoff, and minutes into the game, we got a pick six, and we were all looking at each other going, what's going on? We're a minute and 20 seconds away from the official end of the season here on 4th and probably 5. And they are going to go for it on 4th down. 37 seconds remain. They get the first down, and just like that, this game is over. They get 94 yards on the final possession. And they're going to, as the final seconds tick out, wow. Desmond's first reaction is just, wow. We'll be here until the trophy is raised by Dallas Sweeney and the Tigers. But your final score in the final game of the 2018-2019 season, number 1 Alabama is taken down with a statement, as number 2 Clemson wins 44-16. First thoughts, Desmond. That's officially final. Second national championship in 4 years. 3 years. Sorry, 3 years.
Never seen it like this.
Again, just a reminder, 2015, Bama won the national championship over Clemson. 2016 came back and Clemson beat them in Tampa. 2017, Bama beat Georgia in overtime in that thriller last year. And this was anything but a thriller. Clemson wins. And just a reminder, folks, Clemson had 1 national championship prior to the last 3 years. Now, they've got 3. They've got 3 total now, with adding 2 more to that. And they will go into next year, into the 2019 season, as the defending national champions. And they'll kick off the season against Georgia Tech at home. Again, a number 1 seed in the college football playoff in the 5 years of the playoff has not won the national championship. Clemson was the number 2 seed. Therefore, that makes a 4 seed, a 2 seed, a 4 seed, no, a 4 seed, a 2 seed, a 2 seed, a 4 seed, and a 2 seed.
We bust back. This group had an eye on Tiger tonight, man. And listen, Alabama, this is the most amazing champion ever, the University of Alabama, and what they've done at Coach Saban. And for our guys to come out here tonight and perform like they did, it's just our staff. We had an amazing plan. We had a great week. And I felt like we had the better team.
Do you believe that? Do you think they had the better team?
We could pull away. And with a couple of turnovers and the big plays,
I don't know. I think Bama's
Just because mistakes.
I mean,
I think Gibson was more prepared.
Yeah. But again, what was the first possession? Yep. And if you set it off, if you set the tone off bad, it's just gonna set it's gonna set what the mentality is for the rest of the game. And they were, from that point, they were battling back. They took the lead with that field goal, and that can, you can look at that. Saban's gonna keep looking at that and say, man, could have gotten a touchdown. You get that touchdown, and you're going back and forth. You keep trading.
I mean that. Listen, a guy like me, I said this 3 years ago. I mean, you can't write a Hollywood script like this. Only God can do this. And that's a fact. And people may think I'm crazy or crack or whatever, but only God can orchestrate this. You think no Hollywood producer can write it, but I'm just telling you, if I can do it, if these Clemson Tigers can do it, hey, anybody can do it if you have to believe in yourself and what you're doing, and you surround yourself with a bunch of great young people that are passionate about winning. And tonight, we conquered a mountain that ain't never been conquered. The flag's on the top, and just, I can't wait to celebrate. I can't wait. Congratulations, Scott. I'm doing it to you. Thank you. God bless everybody.
You just didn't want to be interviewed anymore. You just want to go celebrate.
Well, Trevor, you're one of those guys who gets to show up in college and win a national championship, and that hasn't been done since 1985 that a freshman's been able to pull that off. How much do you strive this moment?
Oh, it's amazing, you know, when you see that here, you know, I get a lot of credit myself that, you know, I'm not even half of it, so my teammates, these coaches did an unbelievable job, and I just love everyone who's been a part of this journey, and it's been an awesome journey, and you know, it's really unbelievable.
When you took over this team, there was a lot put on your shoulders. How have you managed the pressure and led your team to this national championship stage?
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to having good teammates and coaches and surround yourself with the right kind of people that will lift you up and help you, and definitely just small groups and stuff like that really help me out, lift me up, and you know, keep me level-headed too.
I saw Christian Wilkins, and you said you saw him tearing up. Guys like that, the seniors that you helped arrive at this moment. What do you have to say to them?
Christian, he's special. You don't come across guys like that a lot. And you get a lot of guys like that on our team, which is...
Again, we're watching post-game here on ESPN as the Clemson Tigers are crowned champions of the college football world yet again. First time or second time in 3 years. They are 15-0, which matches a college football record. They're the first major college football team to do that, to match that since 1897. You looked it up when Yale did it.
Yes, Russian, very composed. The veterans, cheerful. And the glory share by both the young guys who made a lot of plays, and the old guys who came back and avenged last year's tough loss to Bama, including Christian Wilkins. So we have enjoyed watching for the last 4 years as much as anybody.
And again, I think we're going to decide to call it quits here. And again, for those of you that did decide to join us, thank you for tuning in. Again, this will be on YouTube, so you can go back and watch us. We'll be back in January, hopefully, fingers crossed. We'll be back once we get back to our affiliated campuses. We'll be back with some college basketball related fifth quarter stuff. We might as well still keep it the fifth quarter. You know, maybe change it up a little bit. The third half, because there's halves play college basketball. But we'll break down college basketball. We'll have some March Madness fun, all that. Lots to look forward to as we continue 2019, and we started off with a bang here with our reaction show. Thank you for watching. Again, your final score from Levi Stadium: Clemson Tigers 44. I'm sorry, I can't even think. Your final score from Levi Stadium: Clemson 44. Alabama 16. Signing off,
I'm Desmond McLaughlin.
he's Desmond McLaughlin. I'm George Koff. And good night. So long. See you next time. Take care, everybody.